So we are in the world of Faerun.
I can't see it on the map. I don't know where we are.
I mean, Faerun.
He hasn't told me where we are yet on there.
There's a lot to digest.
Yeah, I haven't told you where you are yet. The world is a world of city-states. So all major cities are usually a seat of power. Within these cities, it's almost all of them are set up with two basically branches of government: the mundane and then the magical.
Oh shit!
So
Mundane, what a name.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better.
No,
mundane
it's not
sounds
a bad
good,
name.
but it just says it's like a negative connotation.
Yes,
But
definitely.
so the mundane is more of a generic what you think the government does. They are the military, security for the city, civil matters, court stuff,
Police force kind of
police force. Most things you think a regular government would do.
Their police force more like bobbies or mounties?
Depends on which place you're in.
Okay.
Depends on your opinion of the Bobbies and Mounties.
And then the magical is a little bit more
Magical?
magical. It can be more varied than the mundane. The mundane usually has a pretty standard setup, but the magical can be colleges, reliquaries, anything that you could think of that like a magical institution would do. So they can consist of bards, wizards, druids if you happen to have a particularly nature-focused city. And each of these magical institutions usually focuses and specializes in some sort of thing that benefits the city-state and the surrounding area that the city-state controls. So like, so for example, agriculture, so they might specialize in weather magic or something like that. Or they might produce, if they'll say the dwarves, the dwarven city might produce more magical items, more industrial kind of things. Or they could do like, yeah, or they could be like travel, where they transport things, or seafaring magical arts, just to benefit whatever that city kind of specializes in. So, we are, does anyone have any questions about that?
Wait. How did we get here? From
Yeah,
Same way we got to that other plane.
From Istus. Did we just go in? Oh,
Actually,
We'll get there in a
left.
second.
It's just like-
Okay, got you.
Any general world questions? You want anything more specific? For your backstories, if you want to, like I told you, to not pick anything specific to locations. Now you kind of can, because I gave you a world. Just let me know where you want to be from.
Is there
or
a human
world.
village? A solely human village? Because that's part of my backstory.
There is a lot of those.
Well, one of those.
There's a lot.
Anyone that doesn't have those other people.
Well, I'm a half elf. That's the point.
You are those other people. Half.
My daddy left because my mom bore.
Because my mom
Half
bore.
child.
The
That's part of my backstory.
the world is in a pretty peaceful state at the moment. There's not much war going on. The different city-states all have alliances with each other. Some are stronger than others. Some obviously don't like each other.
It's like Greece.
It very much like old.
Ancient.
Oh, I thought you meant the musical.
Oh.
There's the what do they call them?
The T-Birds or the Greasers.
Yeah, the Greasers.
And there's the Pink
T-Birds.
Ladies.
And the
Yeah.
Pink Ladies.
And then there's the ones.
And there's rape overtones.
Jesus.
That's just from the movie. I'm not. It's not me.
There has been some whispers of kind of civilians rising up against their city-states if they feel oppressed, or some, particularly in the southern city-states.
For example.
Yep. South is always the bad ones. So that's kind of generically where we're at right now.
Okay.
We definitely can learn more as we go.
Do
But
we have a place
Learning
we're
is fun.
specifically in yet, or
Yes.
do we not know?
I'm just about to tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep jumping in too fast.
But before we
Yeah.
leave that other plane we had,
Oh yeah,
I remember there was a dragon mask I had. I wanted to see if somebody could tell me what the hell that thing does, if anything, because you said it seemed magical.
Yes, the dragon mask. Some of the things I took, I didn't give you back
magically useless.
when you went on your travel. Some of the things I did.
Oh, okay.
So like the dagger, that mask, I don't think I gave you, but I let you keep some of the gold and the magical items you found.
Okay, so the mask wasn't.
Mask is nothing.
If I would have used it,
It's for sale.
It looks pretty.
You said it was magical.
It looks. I said it looked magical, but
Oh, okay.
I think I.
It looked expensive. Is
It
what
looked
I meant to
expensive.
say.
Okay. Magical,
yeah.
like a vacation to Cabo.
You guys got a bunch of magical stuff at the end of last session.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I got the ring.
You can get that, whatever it was called,
Fuck, I
crystal
ripped up
thing, if you would like.
I already did, yeah.
Yeah, and if you haven't picked something, go ahead and pick like a +1 item if you want.
Yeah, because we should have 3 things total that we've gotten, right?
3 things. Yes.
I have a
Let's say
dragon
potions
egg.
or something.
Oh wait, what? I got the short sword from something. I don't think I picked it though. I think it just happened.
The +1, I don't know.
Oh.
I might have just. That might have been at the end of the episode.
Oh no, that's right. It was one of the things on the shelf. Cause
Oh yeah, because you guys split up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so longbow was the last one I got, so we're good. Or I'm good anyway.
I think that's kind of all the housekeeping.
All right.
It was
Right.
well deserved.
I think that was all. I
Everyone's level 5.
Yes, sir.
including
all right.
my badger.
Sude
So if you-
because you
uh,
Mon.
Curtis, if you look in the
Yes.
search right there, Longsaddle.
Longsaddle. So people at
One
home have
word.
to look this up on their own.
This is a rated R stream, right?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay, good.
As long as it's
At
not.
the least.
As long as it's not racial or homophobic, it's all fair game.
Got a little story here.
If it's something that wouldn't allow you to still be in the friend group, don't say it. Otherwise, it's good.
Alright, so we
Did
are.
I ever send anything to put
I
in
don't
question
think
other
so.
than my
Otherwise, you
last
probably wouldn't be
conversation?
here still.
I might have said something.
So
Yes.
you guys, in Istus' sanctum, go to bed for the night, celebrate, do whatever you guys did. Lots of debauchery. I'm pretty sure you guys all went to the brothel at the end of the last one. And had some
Yeah.
craziness.
Sure did.
There was a dance party going on. She was in there as a small child. It was weird.
It's the
Oh,
spine
teenager.
of the world, right
Yeah.
there.
Oh
Didn't
yeah.
I talk to someone about my dragon egg?
You never
Uh,
played. Did you ever play Icewind Dale? Oh, I'm sorry. Andy.
Dragon egg. Yeah, didn't you do that? I think you talked to.
I talked to the person still in the last place.
Yeah. Longsaddle. I think I'm pretty sure they told you that it was alive.
That it was
But-
gonna attack the wild.
But
right?
yeah, like a while.
We're crossing the
Dragon
river
egg, yeah.
Marar,
But I
y'all.
still
We're
haven't-
going to
You still have it,
Icewind
yes.
Dale. I want to go to East Haven.
Over the river and
Pokemon.
through the woods.
So,
I don't
alright,
see
so
you.
you guys, we start the scene in blackness. You guys have gone down for the night in the sanctum. Everything is,
Nice job.
everyone is asleep.
Dark. Oh, so dark.
Oh, so dark.
It's because your eyes are closed.
And dwarf.
Dwarf, not smart.
Oh shit, we got a
Dwarfs
griffin's
and
nest over there, right to the northeast of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in the world of favoring, guys.
It's expansive.
Oh my god, Neverwinter's right
Yeah.
there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy
Alright,
shit, this
so-
is like the biggest corner. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry, go on.
Alright, so
Baldur's Gate's way down.
it's darkness, and in your guys' heads, individually, you hear Istus speak to you, and she says, the threads of fate are long and unpredictable.
here.
I see many paths to a singular event that shatter the very bindings of existence. The leaders of this world are unknowingly pushing it to the brink. Seek them and choose to aid or hinder them in pursuit of what causes the breaking. Find each other, then find a path to the breaking and save everything. And
Well, fuck yeah.
as that
Does it have to be everything?
yeah, kind of everything. It's including the gods, if you remember.
Oh, shit.
you guys wake up in particular places around town. I'm gonna let
Separate from each other.
separate from each other.
Oh, shit.
The way it's
I'm in a
just,
gutter right now.
it kind of explained it to you a long time ago. It might have been in like the first or second session. Was she has altered each of your paths in fate to bring you together, and she has brought you together in this town of Longsaddle. So you can you if you pull up the info, you should be able to get info in that city. Maybe if you turn the things back on.
Probably. Cities.
Click that bad boy. Yes. Can you make that picture bigger?
Yeah, make it bigger. Make it oh so much bigger.
Bigger. No. That's
No.
creating an image. That's not
I think the easiest way is just to open an image, a new tab. If you right click.
Wait, hold on.
So I'm going to ask you how your individual character, where they wake up. So once we get this up here, just open image. Yeah.
Boom.
So there.
Zoom
Let
in
me
a
zoom
little
in a
bit.
little
Hit that
bit. I'm
control
gonna read a few of these locations, so you don't have to do all of that yourself. So these are the taverns and inns, which I assume most of you would probably
I
be
can't
in.
read most of these.
Just move it to the side.
Here, I'm just gonna read them for you. So it's these are the shops. Sorry.
Don't you want to close it?
Fuzzy Quarterstaff,
It's not at the top. It's
the
on
Gilded Horseshoe, Gambling Golem, Horn and Hoof, and Nightcloak are all inn/taverns. So
No, no.
if
Horn and Huff.
you don't have any ideas, I would thought Toasty would wake up in the night and cloak because it's just very.
The
Rogue would be in the night and cloak.
Yeah, it's a little more. It's a shadier bar.
It's shady and there's prostitutes about.
I kind of pictured maybe.
Oh, the penis
That sounds
tapestries.
about right.
You kind of passed out where you were drinking whatever you're drinking, and you wake up in that tavern.
Yes.
You
That sounds
do
about right.
remember how you got here, but it is up to you to come up with that. But
okay.
you do. So you actually came to this town. You weren't just like transported here. You just happened to all be here at the same time.
But we
I
chose
forgot to do
when
my
we
homework.
went.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Within the town.
so
Wait, how did we get to the town if we were just traveling?
We just
We
woke
choose
up.
that.
you chose. So
We
so
choose
she
how we
chose.
ended
So
up there.
it's just changed
Okay.
your path basically, but it was still kind of your.
It felt like free will.
Yes.
Okay,
kind of.
gotcha.
But she manipulated it.
We
so
we
that-
remember the previous shit or not?
Yes, you do. You remember that,
Okay.
and you also remember how you got here. It's just kind of a weird.
Now it's
time
like
thing.
coincidental that we happen to be in
Yes.
this town.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
All together.
Alright.
I gotcha.
I
Um,
wake up in the gutter outside of the bars.
I think that'd be Saddle Pond.
That's
Next
not a
is-
bar.
There's Nightcloak right there, so you can be between those two
Yes,
bushes.
I wake up with the water lapping at my body.
Oh wait, there's a stream over here. You could be like
You-
under the
if-
bridge.
If you would like to
Like
tell
a
me that,
troll.
that's good.
Like a troll.
Right now?
Just play the troll
Okay.
troll.
So basically, since all of my family and town were murdered, I've just been town hopping and to basically get my fill of like sex and fun because I'm completely just mentally gone. So
Well.
I ended up in this city just because that's what I've been
Prostitutes
doing.
were there.
Self-destructive path.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
I'm here because there was a cute high elf that I followed here.
And
And
what
where is
inn
this
did you
high elf?
creepily stay next to her in?
I was peeking outside the window.
This is also a human village. I forgot to
Oh,
mention.
this is Chris's hometown.
So
Oh fuck! You know, maybe no.
you could. Yeah, you could.
You know
could.
what? Fuck it. My hometown.
And
Alright.
that's why you're out in the bushes.
That's my. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, so yeah, it's mostly human. There are some other races here, but they're very minimal. It's mostly humans.
Okay, it's
So.
near your
Yeah.
hometown.
Yeah.
So, my daddy left.
And you just get drunk all the
I was
time.
born to two human parents. I got 4 human siblings, and all of a sudden, Mama popped out a half elf.
Uh-oh.
And Daddy left.
Oh, no.
I love it.
And I was in the town of Longsaddle.
All right.
So I've always been known
What is your
as
mother's-
the bastard.
What is your
child.
mother's name? I'm gonna put her somewhere.
Her name is
Robert Paulson.
Matriel.
Oh, gosh.
Matriel?
Yeah, that was off the top of my head.
I really want to watch
Matriel?
Matriel.
Give me a spelling.
Matriel.
Is that material? Wait, no.
No.
Matriel.
Depends on where you put the R.
Matriel. You fucking listen to me.
Spell it material and pronounce it funny.
And what's your character's name again? I'm sorry.
Sudamon.
Sudamon.
Not
Also, if
actually
you want to
copy
change
of
your
Sudamon.
name, you can
No,
go ahead.
I specifically made my backstory around my name because according to the book, if you grow up around humans, you have an elf name as a half elf, and if you go up around elves, you have a human name as a half elf.
Because it
So
goes
I
to you
have
as lesser.
I have an elf name, but I grew up around humans.
All right, I'm gonna say
In
you-
Longsaddle.
Are you the bastard of Longsaddle?
he is that.
You know what?
I'm gonna
Change my
say-
name to that.
That's what you're known as, the
Yeah.
bastard of
I'm gonna
Longsaddle.
say your mother
Twist it
works
slightly.
at
Makes it easier.
the which
With the brothel.
No, Horn and Hoof. She works at a pretty upstanding bar, I guess.
Okay.
Horn and
My
Hoof.
mother's not a whore. She's a bartender.
She's a bartender. So she works at the Horn and Hoof.
She supports 5 kids.
Yeah,
That
she's
ain't easy.
not
You
easy.
changed the name to Hoof-Hearted.
4.5 as far as everyone else is
Nice.
Hoof-hearted.
But hurtful to my character.
All right, Billy, you're up.
Alright, my name's TikTok, Bane of the Infernals.
Ooh.
My whole
shit.
hometown was taken over by demons, and while our family was fleeing, I'm talking to the camera now.
Turned on the right one.
They were murdered. I was left for dead. Then I was picked up by Asimar, a group of Asimar hunting demons, and then I was with them for a long time until I got with a fiend and allied with him, so I can become more powerful to kill more evil. And they didn't like that, so they kicked me out. And I've been wandering around ever since, just looking for evil to destroy. And I wandered up here, and now I am in the the Horn and the Hoof,
Horn and Hoof.
drinking with people,
Oh.
seeing where I can
Trying
find
to
some.
find the evil.
Squash some
chatting
evil.
up
Hitting on
Matriel.
You
Pseudomon's
really,
mom.
You realize that you fully cupped testicles right there, Chase? He's not even paying attention. This man walks by and grabs.
What's your
full
character's name again?
TikTok.
TikTok
So
is chatting up.
TikTok is
Chatting up Matriel trying to find demons.
I like it.
Oh yeah, Jordan. What are?
Okay, so do you want me to be at one of these places in here?
Yes, I can read you the list. If you
Okay,
can't see
yeah,
it.
read me the list again.
These are all taverns and inns. It's
Okay.
the fuzzy quarterstaff, gilded horseshoe, gambling golem, hoof.
The fuzzy
Horn.
quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Never
Horn
mind,
and
I'm
hoof
mad.
and Neverwinter.
That sounds like a sex club.
A gay sex.
Then you want me to talk about my backstory?
Which is
on this?
okay.
You don't have to, but if you have something you want to say, then go for it.
I do. Well, I already wrote it.
Just like a
'Cause it's
short
gotta be
reason
okay.
why you'd be here. You don't have to
Sure.
do the full story.
Okay.
Makes
Well, so I'm Jelly,
Jelly.
and I am continuing my father's work since he died, searching for undiscovered gemstones that have powers and abilities that help with spellcasting or healing or protection.
Mhm.
So I'm in this city, just stopping along my way for my search, and I'm gonna be at the Gilded
Horseshoe. So that's just gonna be like a regular.
Okay.
That's gonna be an inn instead of a tavern.
That's
Sounds
fancy.
like somewhere I'd be.
What's the difference between an inn and a tavern?
Tavern has a bar at the bottom. An inn is
Inn
more like
stone?
food. I guess they would have similar situations. but
One's
it'd be
higher
more-
class than the other.
Yes, I guess.
It's like, what's the
that-
difference between a hotel and a motel?
I mean, it said gilded. I assume she's rich.
She's got crystals to throw
I
around.
have a comfortable lifestyle.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Curtis.
My character is Togan Sherwood. I'm a halfling ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I was a member of the guard for a lord in the area I'm from. Became the captain of the heirs guard. So nice position, but not as important. It's just a fucking kid.
Yeah.
He ended up dying from an illness, and I took that hard, and I just kind of went about searching for something new.
And is Honey how what's going on with Honey?
Honey is my badger steed that I received while serving on the guard.
And she's with you in where do you want to be?
Well, the only one that seems to have a stable would be the Gilded Horseshoe, so Honey would be staying in the stables.
Oh, she didn't come sleep on the bed with you?
She is she's a steed.
badger. Okay, badgers don't go in stables.
She's a giant badger, mind you.
Okay,
A little bigger than you, but still could
Take
fit
that
you.
gold.
She
out
is
of your
larger
pocket.
than I am, and I have a saddle on her.
Good point.
Okay, so that's where you guys are right now. I do want to mention before we get into this, these are all maps from actual Faerun, and they're going to have things that look super important, but they are just parts of these towns, like the Ivy Mansion. Like that is where a rich guy lives, but it's not like integral
It's
to.
not a part of it.
Yeah,
That's
so.
not where I want to
It
go.
may matter in the
not
town,
rich
but not to
man.
us.
Yes,
Said-
yeah. It doesn't
said
have
don't
just
go
because
there.
it looks detailed doesn't mean it's like gonna be something
Okay.
that you need to
Got you.
to do. So you guys wake up in the morning. You've just heard this directive, I guess, from Istus. You're here. What did you want to do? So she basically told you to seek out the leaders of the world and figure out what they're up to.
Leaders of the world. Wow.
Well, I grew up in this town.
She
Oh,
she
that's true. You
said
were
there's
So,
many paths.
I
to
know
these-
this town.
Yeah. And you do remember the
Oh, is it-
sanctum and everything.
Do-
Like this. So you remember each other.
Okay, yes.
Right.
So
Do I wake
Okay.
up being aware that everyone else would be in the same town as me, or do I have no idea?
You don't know that, but she said that she would guide you together.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the biggest town, or the biggest tavern, or inn, whatever the fuck you want to
You
call
go to
it,
your mommy?
which I assume is the Gilded Hoof,
Yeah, that looks like the Gilded Hood.
the
Yeah.
and look for some familiar.
Gilded Horseshoe.
Okay, so you get up, kind of squeegee yourself out of the water, wipe off some seaweed or whatever the fuck.
Maybe take another drink to curb the hangover.
Yeah, splash your face in it in the water.
Yeah.
Eat some literal hair of the dog.
And you make your way over to the Gilded Horseshoe. On your way, I'm gonna say you go around to the right. You see a dwarf sleeping in the bushes.
I'm sleeping on the tree that's got vantage to.
So you
His
hear
pants are off and his hands down there. But we don't
you
know.
hear some clanking because he's got heavy armor.
Go.
And-
Hey,
His beard covers everything.
up there. And now you're gonna feel
why the
real,
fuck are you sleeping in a tree?
you're gonna feel real weird about it because you were following her, you didn't really know her, but now you do know her because of this weird time.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
Just not think about that.
So you see this weird dwarf sleeping in the tree. You guys got calmed down, I guess.
I wake him up.
And then
What
you
the fuck are you doing sleeping in a fucking tree?
Dwarf, like, pretty lady and.
and then you suddenly realize immediately that, oh shit, that's another person I'm supposed to be finding in this room over here. So I guess.
Alright. Look,
You might want to
let's
keep
go
that
the pretty
secret to
lady
yourself
together.
for as long as possible.
Wait, what did I do?
You might want to keep that secret to yourself as long as possible that you were like perving on her through a window.
Hey, close your ears.
She put on a show for him.
It's a secret thing we have.
So I assume you go
To
into
the Gilded Hoof.
Go inside. And,
Yeah,
Fall
wherever
out of
she
the tree
is.
and.
Yeah.
Dust myself
Fall, I heal you. You
Yes.
know what.
I would definitely be heading down in the morning to check on Honey. So.
Yeah. So
Off to
I'll,
the stables then.
Yeah, I'll say you run.
Quite.
I say you run into these two, and
Skipping our way along.
you
On the Golden Bridge
guy's
Road.
got leaves all in his armor.
Like,
This guy's
rock-
wet and
twigs
hungover.
and stick
Yeah.
out.
I'm stumbling. I'm
What
puking
happened to the
everywhere.
two of you between there and here?
I had a good night.
I did as well, but it ended poorly.
Could have fooled me.
Alright, and then I killed this badger. I'm sorry, that was a joke. Don't.
No,
I'm
you
not
didn't
rolling.
kill- you
Should beat you.
I I take a shower and then puke in the shower and then shower outside.
Yeah, just like on a walk.
That's about right.
That
Uh,
like,
I will say that as you walk out, because the cloak is up at the top there, you see dwarf falling out of the tree, clanking down heavily, and then you can.
Jeez, Dory!
I'm imagining the biggest stud in the world. Just boom!
and then clink clink as his axes fall on his
you just choose to
and
like
barely
ignore it
miss
and
his
go to the
head.
shower.
No, I was in the shower.
Oh, you're already out.
outside,
Yeah.
and then
I'll
ran
say
in,
Because I would have ignored
shouted
that
at
shit.
him, and I was like, "Hey guys."
Sup?
Glad y'all came back to my hometown.
What are you guys doing here?
So, okay, so the
Good.
4 of us have
Okay.
met up already.
Yeah, you guys
So,
are all
Ha-
together.
have you seen any of the others?
We have not.
Others.
The other
Did
2, I
everyone
guess.
get a message
there
from
was-
Istus?
There are 2 more of us.
Where's Billy at?
So pretty lady up in her room.
Oh, so you have seen her this morning.
Yeah.
Come outside.
She didn't see me though.
Play. What's your character's name?
Billy
Take
goes
time.
for a morning
not gonna
walk.
I do. I'm like, man, there's no demons. So I go outside
Has
to look
anyone
for
seen
demons.
Chicken?
For demons.
I hear a clang of metal outside. I'm like, what is that?
Has
Could
anyone
be a
seen
demon.
Must be a demon.
Has
So I
anyone
come
seen
out.
TikTok? That guy who was totally with us previously.
I was here too, friends.
For the people who don't know anything before this,
Right.
Billy definitely re-rolled between last time and this time.
Yeah. All right. I say you guys go and knock on
Jelly's door.
I knew where she was.
Yeah.
Where you at?
The madam tells us she's in the back.
And
You say, hey.
so
What's going on?
what was that? Oh, Jimmy John's. That was
Oh.
That really scared me too.
I was like, we're being too loud for the neighbors.
Snapple!
That
They're
was
here.
the first time.
This episode brought to you by Jimmy
With
John's.
Yay!
Oh, that must be my
Oh my god.
I did not realize it would be this fucking big.
I told you. I was like, you got
Yes.
the biggest one.
Loudest board game ever.
I would think the biggest one is a 12-inch.
When did that happen?
16 inches.
Jesus.
So
Oh, that's not just a loaf of bread.
So where's the mayo at?
In the fridge. Knives are in the first drawer into the kitchen.
Is that the slim?
No, it's a pickle.
Oh.
No, I'll
Yay, I
give
was
you
like,
my
this is
pickle.
littler than the slim I usually get.
John.
I just
Slim.
pickle wrap so much.
So I'm gonna say that you guys all gather. You walk out, and
Dorian.
as you're walking out, you run into TikTok. You have your
Yours.
honey, your badger with you.
Honey's the best. It's okay.
So you guys are in this town. Sudamon's mother is over there now that she's there. There is, in this town, there are quite a few shops that you might want to go hit up. You guys got a little bit of money, I think.
How much money did we get? Because I still only have 60
50
gold.
gold each, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
wasn't a ton of gold, but it was a good. A little
I think I have 60, but I think you said that I had to spend an amount on my saddle, and I don't remember what amount you said.
Oh, it was like 50 or something.
50? Damn. I feel like all my gold.
So there is, so around you in the world of Faerun, because you guys are aware of the world. So you know where like the cities are, what the boundaries are. Around you.
I grew up here.
Yeah, especially Sudaman. So the two cities are kind of equidistant from you right now, and you are kind of directed to go find the leaders of the world. Kind of a vague direction, but
Just a bit.
yeah. So there is Waterdeep and Neverwinter are the two biggest cities that are close to you. Neverwinter being
Only
one of
going
the
there at
largest
night.
in the north. In other worlds, it is the capital of a lot of different things, empires and such. It is on the coast, and then Waterdeep is a little south there. So you guys are actually a little closer to Neverwinter. Waterdeep is right there on the coast, straight south
okay,
of
yeah.
Longsaddle.
Are those roads that go between?
Yes, those are roads. There are some other stuff around here. Not all of those little blue markers are cities. So the tribal is just like an intersection that has stuff right there.
So who of us knows this area the best?
I mean, him for sure, but
Right.
you guys are not unaware of this area. Like,
Right.
So you know that this is the north. You're in the north. Around, it's not exactly tundra, but it's kind of cold here. I'll say it's early spring, so it's a little chilly still.
So would we know what? I mean, we know the cities, but would any of us know? Like, we're supposed to go find leaders of the world. But what we have the idea of? Okay, this is probably the
Well,
right. time of
Neverwinter
adventure.
is one of the biggest
Yeah,
cities
so
in
Never-
this region.
Well,
Yes.
You're most local, so you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
know
you
more.
so that's why.
So a leader of the world would be in Neverwinter.
Yeah, so you know that
Okay.
Neverwinter is a city-state. You know that Waterdeep is a city-state. You do know that they are closely aligned as allies, and
Those are the only two
so.
things
But
I
you
know
also,
about,
like I said
so.
before, they have leaders, 2 leaders each, the mundane and magical. So that's probably the best you guys would know at this point of what that means. Go seek out a leader.
So I vote follow the river to Neverwinter.
I was going to ask, since you're the most local, is it best to follow the woods or follow the roads, or can we stray from it through Neverwinter Wood? Because if that's a dangerous place, we should probably
So
not begin our adventure
I
there.
mean, it has enemies, but it's a pretty good place, and we keep fresh water near us at all times.
Yeah, and
Follow
there's
the
also
river.
the plains. You could kind of forego the roads and go around the wood
So,
if you wanted to.
how far from here to the river?
Well, there's a volcano near
Right
the
there.
river. Could have
So
demons in
that's
it.
the reason it's called Neverwinter. Just a little D&D lore is because that volcano keeps it warm, even though it's
I was gonna say we're super north.
even though it's in the colder parts of the world.
So it's what Iceland wishes was real.
Yeah, because the
They have
volcano
lots
wouldn't actually do that.
It's like the Yellowstone super volcano.
So you guys all met together. You do know that it is quite a few days travel to either city, Waterdeep being more. Obviously, Waterdeep, you could follow the roads directly there. So it'd be a little
I will be safe if we walk to Waterdeep,
Yeah.
but I say through the woods to Neverwinter.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
You're the most local. I trust you.
So you could. So while you're in town, there are a few stores that you might want to do. There are.
I'm gonna do all the stores.
There's the. I'm just gonna read them to you. There's Jasper's Ring of Bells. He sells doorbells and magical bells. He's very specific in his stuff. Nalathar's Stirrups and Spurs. Ostaver's Slaughterhouse. Perfecton's Mercantile. The Rolling Wheel. And Sixhorn Select Wares.
I would like to request a montage of me trying on different fabulous outfits.
Yes. So, if you guys would like to get, I don't know, mounts or a cart or something like that, you could pool your money to afford some of that kind of stuff.
I
It'll-
lean back on my giant badger as people talk about needing a mount.
It will make your travel faster, places to store things.
Is there a mule store around here?
That's because you do need a mule. So, I'll say that.
Mules are us, please.
Nalathar, while he doesn't own
It's a druid store.
any
It's actually a joke I'm stealing from our other D&D
horses or mules, that he will have like listings there that other people are selling, because you're getting stirrups there, you might want to get a mount.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna ride Billy.
true. He is a. Oh no, you're like a. Are
I'm
you
tiny
small?
now.
Yeah.
Let me see how tall I am.
Are you human size?
Yeah.
I don't
See,
know.
Let me get
the
a-
writing
let me
should be
get an
going the other
exact-
way.
So
And
Jelly
as
can
long as
fulfill one of
somebody's
my
riding
fantasies.
somebody,
and
I'm
she
okay.
I
can
don't
turn
know
into
this
a
way.
mule or a pony for me.
Yeah.
Well, just point you didn't say life is a highway.
I mean, or you could just walk, save your money, because it will cost you guys money to get these things.
Yeah, we're similar to goblins.
You must have charged me
So
30
you're
for that
short.
saddle because I only have 30 gold. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait, when I reach 5th level, you become a medium creature. I just grew up, guys.
Oh, you change.
I
Your
guess so, yeah.
body changes when you level, doesn't
What?
it? You got gain new
First
like
level, I
crap.
was a small creature.
Your shit's
and
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Nice.
So,
Still a bitch.
Got
what do you
some-
guys? What do you want to do? Are you
So
gonna
we-
say
so
bye to
we-
your mom,
Still
get
got it.
I
horses?
say we hoof it.
Fuck mom.
Fuck mom.
I mean,
Can I
Look,
just
she
see?
fucked a random ass elf and made me
I go
the
look
demon
for what
I am.
kind of magical bells that guy is selling.
Magical bells. Okay.
is anyone in need of extra storage? Is that a thing we need as a unit?
I'm fine at the moment with everything I have.
Yeah, if you collect some
I mean,
stuff,
you would
you
tell
might.
us if we were like slowing down. because
Right. Well, and we
Yes.
are heading to Neverwinter, which is a large city, and we'll have even more available.
Yeah.
Yeah, more options available to you. And especially if you guys are going through the forest, like a cart wouldn't go that way. So
Yeah.
horses maybe, but a cart would be not something you could do. But if you
No,
wanted to
yeah.
go the roads, the cart would make your
Yeah,
travel
are
come more
there,
faster.
wood-friendly horses that we can get?
What friendly?
Wood-friendly?
You could,
horses that are used to traversing.
You could. I don't know if you guys, with your money, could afford one for everybody. Not that
Oh,
everyone
shit.
needs one.
Everyone's sitting on the
Oh,
same
we could do two people. We'll walk it. All right, we'll walk it.
I'm gonna save my gold.
Dwarf is stingy. Dwarf sleep in tree. To save gold.
In
So-
full armor, no.
He has one more gold than
How
everyone
long
else
is
because
the
he's staying in
journey
the
gonna take
fucking
us?
tree.
Do we know that?
Multiple days.
Multiple days.
Um,
So we might need to get some food to go.
Everyone
I'm
should
not
have,
gonna
like,
make
rations.
you guys have rations in your camp, in your packs. I'm not gonna make you guys keep track of food.
I summon demons
Uh,
and eat them.
Just a note for the DM, I don't know how strict you're gonna get on. I do have cartography tools to
Yeah,
help us
maybe-
not get lost.
Not specifically because you guys are
You
familiar
summon
with the
a demon.
area, but here eventually probably will
The
be.
spell wears off.
Especially
Does
when
it
you get
die?
outside of here.
And leave a corpse.
I was like, if we're going through some random ass woods, like I'm like, I'm gonna let it be known that I have cartography
Then I
tools.
can
to
pick
keep
it
my
up
maps
and
playing.
I
keep
assume
going.
they just return to their dismal
Another-
plane, but I don't know.
Okay.
How do you know it's Disney?
So you want to go talk to Bell guy?
Sure it is.
So
Taco
you
Bell
go talk to
Taco Bell.
Jasper,
Oh, I'm
the
talking
Bell
about Bell,
salesman. You open his door and a
It
cacophony of bells just go off throughout the store in a nice just chain reaction as you enter. And an older man, very much older man, kind of hunched over, his glasses on.
It's not me this time.
Looks up from the counter, and I don't have an old man voice.
Oh,
I'm old.
your voices.
Just says that every time.
all of these were good.
My hip hurts.
Hey,
I used to
hello. Yeah, good. Hello there, Sonny. What can I do you for? It's a leprechaun or something.
Looking
It's
for
a
magical
old
bells.
leprechaun.
Yeah.
What do you have in terms of magic?
Oh, so we have I have bells imbued with certain spells. Well, kind of one-use things. Healing, damage, make people go a little crazy. What kind of what are you in the mood for?
I like some insanity bells. Yeah.
Insanity bells. So he has this. So it's got a bell of fear. There's I think it's called fear, where you cast it when they do a wisdom save, and if they fail, they are scared of you and have to run away.
Okay.
It's going to be a one-use thing, so you only get it once.
Okay. Okay. I can never
you-
replenish
yeah.
that. Okay. Okay.
No, and it's 20 gold.
20 gold.
More
I
than
could do that maybe, but I'm a little poor right now. Is there any way I can convince you to half that price?
Oh
Can I
shit,
roll
he's
a
got
persuasion?
And what do you look like? Are you like a weird like?
I think I'm just kind of kind of a
What, you're
weird.
like-
He's a
grown
goblin.
up
Are you
kind
like
of goblin.
Voldemort?
He's like green.
Yeah, a little bit. I have a little bigger nose. Yes.
Hey,
We're
you
talking
don't-
about
and I'm
in
green,
D&D,
not gray.
real life. We all know in real life he looks like Voldemort.
You don't realize this is a town that's rejected Chris because he's half.
Yeah, so they are a little racist here.
Fair enough.
especially something that never even seen before.
Yeah,
it looks like a
it's-
conglomerate of several races,
Right.
and especially a goblin too.
With this walking snot ball.
I do like that you chose that race, and yeah, kind of like a little bit.
That's what they
Voldemort-y.
look like.
Yeah, but they like grow differently based on like what he chooses. So
All I see is a bitch.
Uh,
But roll high.
Come
all right, this is me. I'm gonna give you a
It's
17 because he's racist.
All right.
You have to beat a 17.
This is a charisma check.
You look like
A,
Piccolo.
That's what I said.
persuasion.
Oh, okay.
You've got plus.
No.
That
I got
probably-
plus 7.
Can't wait till he
So
learns special
16.
EQ.
I almost had it, but it
Damn.
Fuck off.
So he, I don't know, you look like you might use this in a nefarious way.
It's fair, actually.
I don't think I can sell to you.
All right, I'll buy
At
it
all.
anyway. Yeah, at all. Oh
Can I steal a
The
bell?
kill him. Don't make me use this on you.
no! Oh shit! All right, I book it out of
No,
the
it's his
fucking
bell.
store.
Bell.
Can
Oh, he
I
does have a
steal
cane.
bell while he's being
Oh, you
distracted?
followed with him? Sure, I'll let you roll that. It's gonna be a little easier.
Wait, you're a
Because he's
tiefling.
distracted
man.
by Billy.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
she's
my
she
race-
does not. He does not like. I forgot about that. They're racist here. They do not like, especially you.
I was
Both of you
You're like-
probably.
Yeah,
A
that's fair.
goblin man and a
Got a
devil
plus
person.
six.
Yeah, maybe I was the wrong person to go into the store.
7 plus 6.
Should have
That's
said
a
I was looking
15.
for something to kill myself with.
Right?
you
No.
know.
The funny part is
13.
Yo, this
13.
is in half Chris.
I'll say you got it. You did it, but you don't know what you stole.
That's fair.
Just
I don't have any dice.
snag something.
Do you want this?
Sure. And I will say greater than 15. You got a magical one. Nice. So you got a magical one. I will say you got a healing one, and it's what's like the touch spell, cure wounds. That.
Cure wounds is a touch spell.
It does like a D6 or something like D8.
It's a D8
D8.
plus your wisdom modifier.
So yeah, so you basically have one use of that to use. So magic bell of healing, I guess you want to call
Just a
it.
single use?
Just a single use. If you want to write it in your notes or something, because it's not gonna be it's not a real item. All right. So.
Lala's
Swim.
placing his bet with Chris, apparently.
Oh man! All right, we all have to kill Chris.
Yeah, it's possible. So, unless you guys want to hit up more of these stores, you guys don't have a lot of gold, but you have some.
Is there any potion shops
I ain't
that
got
we can-
shit.
The general
And
store
Billy
might have
already.
potions. though,
I
it's
already
called-
know they're gonna fuck me over.
Alright, I want to go check out the
Being the
general
non-human I
It's
am.
six. It's called six.
Alright, you
Swords
guys
Left
just want to
Wares.
burn this place down and
Alright.
move on?
store. Dwarf walks in.
Let's say the racist and Chris is
Um,
the only one who's even part human.
So
Yeah.
he's one of the few non-humans here. He's a
Except for our group, who's all non-human.
yeah.
except
You guys
Chris.
are. Everyone's kind of looking out their windows like, what the fuck is going on out there? These hoodlums.
They charge us all double the ones
That's
that
just
they
like
let
real
stay in
life.
the inn.
So the the gnome is actually a druid. He has a pretty massive headdress, and it's antlers, and that's kind of why it's called Six Horns. And he's a gnome.
Oh, fellow short person.
He like the shorts. Aren't you like still like a lot bigger than gnomes?
Yeah, dwarves are way bigger. I'm closer to a gnome size.
He
I'm 5'6".
Halflings
5'6",
are
okay.
a little bit
He's a
smaller.
little. Oh, I thought taller than
Oh, I'm
no.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's behind the counter. He's obviously standing on some sort of stool or something. And he greets you. He's like, "Hey man, what can I do you for?"
Fucking
Oh.
Cheech
Stoner.
and
Sounds like my kind of dude.
Stoner.
What do you have in the wares of potions of healing?
I mean, I've got just a few smaller potions of healing. Not anything special.
What would it take for you to part with those?
Love and affection.
Love and affection. Got any of that green? No, I'm just kidding.
Green for green, bro.
I'll do 15 gold apiece.
Poof. Any way you could drop that down to 10 gold apiece? Give it a little bit of an
Roll
intimidation.
for it, bitch.
Oh, intimidation.
Yeah.
You're gonna flex them?
Sir, would you give
said
me the
you're gonna
for
drop
10
that
gold
down to
apiece?
fucking 10 gold
Okay.
apiece.
I'll buy 3 of them.
What are you doing that's intimidating? I want to know.
Flexing? I don't know.
He's
beefing
He
up.
just puts his
I
two
pull
things
out
on the
common
counter.
and
yeah, I was
be
about
like,
to say,
hey,
he
buddy.
puts his axes out.
There you
And
go.
they light up a little, you flame
I
them
like
a little
it.
bit.
Yeah. Like, how about 10 gold apiece? And then I slam the.
So alright,
The
so I'm
blades
gonna
down.
give you a 15 to try to beat this, to intimidate him.
Ah.
Sure didn't. Alright. Then I'll take. It was 11.
So 11. so this little gnome kind of jumps off his stool, and he kind of disappears behind the counter, and rises up is a big black bear on the other side of this thing. And he
I go ahead
said,
and I grab my axes and I put them back.
and he growls because he can't speak anymore, and he turns back. He kind of shrinks back down and disappears back behind his desk and hops back up on the stool.
And I tell him
15 pieces.
I appreciate your strength. All right. So I've got 2 regular battle axes. Can I trade? Would you be willing to buy those?
Shit. He is general, so yeah, he probably would. Fuck, I have no idea.
I think they're worth
Battle
10
axe?
gold.
They're
Do
plain
you have
battle
another
axes.
battle axe?
I've got common and meteor.
Yeah, he's got 2 magical ones, a fire and a
That's
nice.
right. Don't you fucking insult my
I should
sweet
sell
boy.
some of my shit too, because I have a magical sword and bow.
I was planning on selling you.
Aw, that's nice.
I mean, it says that the cost
anything,
is
I
10
can
gold,
sell
but
you.
I mean, if that's not actually what
Yeah,
they're
I'm
worth.
gonna try to. I'll try to do that.
I've got these 2 battle axes. I've seen lots of blood and death and destruction. Like
Oh, so they're chipped.
the people I killed with them didn't seem to mind.
There you go, Chris. I finally found it. I'm 3 foot tall.
3 foot tall.
All right, I'll give you.
About that.
That's 4 foot tall. There you
If
go.
you give me both of those, I'll give you 1 potion.
Cool, Dunzo.
All right, so
I'll
he gives you
take-
a potion of healing.
I'll take 1 more potion on top of that. 2 potions,
15
please.
gold. Just add those to your inventory, and then.
How much is a potion? of
Chase
healing?
never does know when he's
15.
had enough rounds.
I think so.
All right, 15
Give me another
gold.
potion.
And they're normally worth a little bit more, but I don't know why they're so expensive, so that's why I'm.
Well, we're in a small town. It'd be cheaper here.
Hey, this is my hometown. Don't you be talking shit.
You're racist, hometown.
It
Yeah.
hates.
Okay, but racism is part
All
of
right,
my
I've
life.
removed the battle axe.
I'm racist too, against myself.
Oh, I figured you're gonna be racist against all of us now because you're the most human, so you feel superior
That's true.
suddenly.
I mean, I do have better genes. There's no denying that.
Damn jeans.
Oh shit. Racist cleric? I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, is that possible?
Racist not staying alive.
Is it struggling?
It's not great. Oh, I know why, because it's on the wrong one.
Do you have CenturyLink?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Oh,
I'll fix it.
We paused.
Nope. It has nothing to do with any of that, don't worry.
So you got your potions of healing.
Yep, I got 2 potions of
Yes.
healing.
Take a break if you need a break.
I now have 4 potions of healing, bitches.
Yeah.
That's what they're
I
called,
like the
potion of
color
healing,
coding.
bitches.
Healing bitch, you cannot use it on Chris or yourself or me or Billy.
Okay, so does anyone else want to hit anything up? There's still the taverns. There's his mom, I guess. You want to talk to her?
Bested me too
You
much.
want to hit up his mom?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck my mom.
Yeah,
well,
so, okay.
no, don't fuck my mom.
Is she my type? Is
She's human.
Does she have a
does she have
beard?
bronze skin
She's
and
had
black
five,
hair?
6 kids.
5 kids.
5 kids. Thanks for fucking remembering, asshole.
I remember.
You did.
I thought it was. I knew
That
it
makes
was
me
5, but I knew it was
suspicious.
5 plus
How
4.
many of those kids are yours?
None of them, because they're all better than you.
Boom.
Self-burn.
I'm just gonna cry for a while. We're doing Sopranos, right? On Tuesday.
All right.
Yes.
So if no one else wants to do
What
anything,
else would we do?
you guys have decided to go to Neverwinter through
I'm
the
sorry.
forests.
We're gonna finish it then. finished the first season on Tuesday.
So
I thought you were
that is
pointing
going to
out,
be
like,
a
foot
quite a
sweaters.
while
I
on
got
the.
scared.
Your
I can deal
traveling.
with some holes.
Could you pull that name book
Okay.
whenever you figure this out?
Sorry.
You're good.
It's weird looking at myself in the past. See? Look at that.
Where's the pop out thing?
That is weird.
Gotta hover it.
You know, sometimes
No.
when I look at myself
Up
recorded,
here?
I wonder if I'm actually human.
Barely.
So
I don't know.
I
Let's
I
get
look
this going.
so
So you need
sickly.
the fate room map or?
Yeah.
Sickly.
So unless you guys have anything else you want to do,
I want to go fuck shit up.
to Neverwinter.
to Neverwinter.
To Neverwinter.
To
Along
Neverwinter.
the river.
Is there happen to be a scale on there? Because I actually don't know the fucking scale.
Yeah, there is.
But I know it's far.
Yeah, I think it's like a 3 or 4 day walk.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We all
it's down
piled
there at the
on
bottom
Badger.
right.
Yeah.
We all
Can you
piled
see
on
that?
honey.
Oh, I'll show you in my bottom right.
So at this,
Sorry.
that's
Where'd you get the
120
coconuts?
miles. Okay. So yeah, that's
I mean,
120,
it's
right?
better.
Got it in your head?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So it's like
It's like
two of those.
it's like 120
I
to
I
240
said,
miles.
"You gonna eat
Yeah.
the chips?"
I think it's like
two.
1.5 ish.
Yeah.
But through the forest, and you guys said you're gonna follow the river.
Yes.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
We have to make it to the river first, apparently.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's gonna take you like a day, counting resting. It's gonna
It
unless
looks
you don't
like
have
my
to do
own
this, but it's gonna take you a day to get to the forests, and then because it's slower, I'm gonna say it's gonna take you 3 days to get through the forest travel. And Chris would know how long it would take to get through the forest, but you know how long it will take to get through that forest because you are a ranger.
Oh,
You're a ranger?
I'm smart like
That's
that.
news to me.
Not at the power.
Didn't realize I was fucking shit up with bows and I had a badger.
I'm gonna continue real quick, and then we will continue.
Woo!
Do it.
Woo! I shoot the trees. Is that a thing I can do?
Alright, first thing I do is incite greediness in all of y'all. So I win, you're all charmed, game over.
Incite greediness.
That's my new spell.
What does that do?
Any
Nothing.
number of people that I choose, which are all going to
Nothing.
be enemies, they have to do a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, instead of doing any action, they just walk towards me. Unaggressively. They won't hit me. They'll just walk towards me.
Is it? What'd you say? It's incite greediness.
Incite
It sounds like
greediness.
it sounds like incite neediness. Like they're gonna come to you and be like, "I need your help."
That's fair.
Naked.
I mean, a lot of them need me. I'm special.
Is that what your mom tells you?
No, that's what his helmet
My
bus
mom-
driver's saying.
It's a whore who fucked an elf. Okay? So let's not talk about her.
Billy got offended for a moment until he realized you were talking in character. My mom is a whore. Chris, our mother is lovely.
She's a saint.
We just saw her a week and a half
Mother is
ago.
a saint.
Saw
Our
her
true
yesterday.
mother.
Yeah.
Real life mother is the best.
Took us to the airport.
Alright, I need dice that don't consistently roll single digits. Is that
Okay.
something I can
Well,
make happen?
get rid of the D4, grab a D20.
I think if they were consistent,
Alright,
it would defeat
so-
the purpose.
No.
Alright, so we are on our
I
way to
consistently
Neverwinter.
roll in low
Yeah,
numbers.
it
Oh,
is
that's
the
fair.
morning when you guys all
Alright.
gather. I'm gonna say by noon you guys head out.
Yeah, I
Um,
definitely need my beauty sleep.
So before it gets dark, you can't make it to the forest. You'll be somewhere kind of in the middle of those plains right there.
Okay.
Unless you want to travel through the night, there is such thing as exhaustion, which kind of adds negative stats to you,
Yeah, fuck that shit.
and then eventually
Mostly.
kills you. Actually,
We
Right.
definitely set up camp once nightfall
Yeah,
comes.
can we make it to the start
Once
of the
night
river?
falls.
Can we make it to water before
I'm
we
gonna say you
rest?
can make it like halfway through there because you
Okay.
guys kind of had a late start.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So, yeah, we'll just camp whenever we can.
Okay, so you guys will travel throughout the day, stop for a few throw up breaks, the couple of you that need to, and you guys set up camp. The travel is uneventful. It is a little chilly, but it's not too bad.
And he's gonna roll.
I am? How do you roll? Are you guys going to set up watch or anything like that?
Of course we are.
Oh.
Badger.
I'll take first watch. We were doing me and Billy taking watches together previously, so let's stick
We
with
can
that.
continue that. I don't have my
I gotta
spider
rest.
What's your name
anymore,
again?
guys.
It starts with T.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Messenger
TikTok and
of
Togen.
God.
TikTok Token will do the first watch.
I'll
And
do the
then-
first sleep, and I try to find a place.
Well,
to
everyone else is doing first sleep, so.
I sleep directly in between you and
So
I guess
Okay.
what you need 8 hours of
I think
sleep.
it's 7.
Does it have to be continuous?
No, I don't think that has to be that way.
Okay, so we could do 3 like rotations.
Yeah. So I'll say if you do a couple rotations, everyone can have the full
All right.
night.
So Tuggen and TikTok will take first.
Okay.
Who has second watch?
Take second watch.
Me
So
and
you
Rory
guys-
will take
I
second.
suggest that Jelly take second
Well,
watch
that's
with me.
Well, Jelly, would you like
And
to
he
take
says,
second
yes,
watch?
I'll take second watch.
Ooh,
Dwarf
you
flushes.
have to
Dwarf got so excited. He's like, she doesn't even know.
Don't
You
roll your eyes at me.
You can't watch her while she's sleeping if she's awake with you, though. So.
That's why Rufy's were invented.
All right, and so that means then third watch is Toaster and
Toaster.
Sudamon. Yeah, cool.
Her
So
name isn't Toaster. It's Toast.
It's
You
Toast.
fucking uncultured
No, it's Toaster.
swine.
oh,
Toaster.
I'm the uncultured swine.
oink for me, piggy.
So you guys are on the plains.
Okay.
It is very easy to see things coming,
Plains
but
and grasslands different or the same?
the same.
Okay.
This is more dead. So there are some grasses around, but they're kind of just like the flimsy
It's
ones.
awfully. It's like Nebraska.
Yeah. Almost tundra
Fucking
kind of
driving
stuff.
through that state's terrible.
Yeah,
Um,
walking through this area is terrible.
So, you could see somebody coming a long ways away, but they also could see you, especially a fire. I'll have you guys roll me a perception check. Each
All
of
of
you.
us?
Just these two.
Oh, 2 were awake.
Ooh,
I'm so perceptive.
I have good perception. I wake
did,
up.
I've got a
just in
plus
time.
0.
you
Is that a crit fail?
No,
crit fail.
might as well be. Total 8.
Total 8.
17
Plus?
plus.
Oh,
One of
Is
us
it just whatchamacallit?
perception.
You'll have a +2 perception on
Yeah.
your abilities.
Should I have me print off your sheet? So nice and easy.
It's also
I
really
have,
nice.
Yeah.
I have it on my screen, but I was searching the webs for other things.
Looking at porn.
So yeah, it's on your
Nice.
skills page.
Going to my skills page for perception is +2, so 19.
He's very perceptive.
You wait.
We're being watched.
He pulls out a fucking monocle.
You see nothing,
Okay.
but you are sure that there's nothing there.
Yes.
He doesn't know.
Without a
shit.
doubt in mind. In fact, I take a small nap.
If
While
something
I...
smells though,
Yeah.
honey 13.
She doesn't smell anything out of the ordinary.
Besides
Uh,
Except for me.
Just-
It's the booze permeating on my body.
It's been a whole day since
All
we
right.
drank now.
Okay.
I'm an alcoholic cleric.
Who's second?
I've been drinking the whole time.
Second watch is
Drunken
these
monk.
two.
Yeah, second watch was
Yeah.
Alright, so let's roll.
Double
you guys
roll.
have your guys'
But they're
perception.
distracted by arousal, so.
Can I roll a disadvantage because I'm so distracted by the
Go
beautiful
for
jelly?
it.
You're just staring at Jelnith instead.
7.
You have 0 to your perception?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking not perceptive at all.
Where's my
Oh,
perception
nice.
at?
We probably should
Staring at her
have
ass the whole
time. I'm gonna have an 11.
Got bronze.
So
skin
you
booty.
didn't get much better than 11, did you? So that's 7, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys also see nothing. Just tired, sleeping. It's been a long couple eventful days, even though time's kind of weird here. So the night passes, nothing happens. You guys wake up fine.
I guess I never get to roll.
You died.
Did you? Oh, did
There's
you, wait,
three-
did, oh, there's
there's-
3 watches.
Yeah, there's 3 watches.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're
Well, too late. I already fucked it up. I didn't realize you guys did 3. So nothing happens. You guys wake up fine the next day. It's a chilly,
Norfolk's so
frosty
disappointed.
morning, but it is sunny. And you continue on your way. I'm gonna say you guys get to the river by early afternoon. and
We drink.
yeah, take a couple
Just you
baths and stuff. So you're you follow the river till the edge of the forest, and
Shit.
it is like afternoon time, so it will be night soon. Do you guys want to go through just continue on and go through the forest now, or do you want to take another rest here?
So we're where the river enters
Touches
the
the
forest.
Touches the river, yeah. I'm assuming you're on the
Okay.
southern side of the river, because
Um,
or you could be on the northern side. Isn't it?
I say push
Well-
Neverwinter.
I was gonna say that you know the forest or this area well enough, along with me and him.
Yeah.
How long do we think it takes to get
To get to
through the
Neverwinter.
forest if we stop here, or to get to Neverwinter if we stop here, or if we continue
So
on?
it takes, I said, 3 full days of travel, so you guys are 3/4 through one day right now. So if you go
It'll
through
take us a fourth day.
yes, but then you'll be able to walk
I did roll 2 in a row once.
pretty
Oh
much
my
all, you'll be
God.
able to get to Neverwinter by the end of that 4th day.
Right, but we'll make it in 3 otherwise. If we continue, if we go full
That's just
bore
not
every day,
possible.
we'll make it in 3, is what we believe.
2.
Or do we think
It'll be
it'll
like
Oh
3.5
my
days
God.
because
I think
we're
you've
linked, but in a
already
very
burned
bad
through
way.
most of this day already.
We're still in the woods, or are we?
You're about to
exiting?
enter the woods.
Would
So
have been
I-
critical for you.
I have some.
13.
Let me check it. I was like, I think I have some advantage when it comes to.
I want to be in the woods as
Grassland.
little as possible.
I want to fight stuff.
I want to be in the woods
What-
as
what's
little
my-
as possible.
What's my knowledge of any beasts that are out in the plains as opposed to in the woods?
I have
Out in the
animal
plains,
handling,
there's not much
so I
because
cuddle honey.
there's not much
It's a
cover
desert.
or things to eat
Got
or
an
anything
animal
like
to
that.
handle.
Okay. And same goes with like bandits and. Other
Yes,
creatures.
there's not. Bandits would probably they'd stay in the plains, but they would kind of congregate near
Gonna
the
fight the
roads to
Brotherhood
deal with
without
that.
banners in a second.
Within the woods, you're not exactly sure, but there's nothing like that you are aware of that's overt. I mean, there's dangers, there's bandits, there's like goblins sometimes, but there's nothing like crazy
Okay.
dangerous here.
Okay, I say we set up shop.
Yeah, I'd say stop here because we're only losing a quarter of a day.
Elena and
It's
I
gonna take
will
us
do
4.
first watch because
That's
we
not my
didn't
name.
get to have a watch last time.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
I
what?
hope we all get
Who-
destroyed
who?
because of you. Yeah, I don't know who Elena is.
Toaster
Toaster.
and
That
Sudamon.
sounds-
Toaster and Sudamon. Alright. Taking first watch. Second again, or shall we rotate to second? What do you think, TikTok? Second or third watch?
Well, let's
It's
just like loop
second.
it back around so you guys.
Oh,
can
that's
go.
true. So you should
Let's do
That's
it.
what I'm asking. Are we second?
Check
Yeah,
First
second
up.
watch and then we'll do first watch
Right.
next night.
Like we
They
try
were
to stay
doing
up all
first.
night. We'll be at
Next
Next
night.
night, she
Okay.
said.
Oh, the next.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm asking this night.
Yes.
They already
already
discussed
discussed.
Assuming
that.
we're doing
Then you.
2, you were saying we're doing 3 watches.
No, I was
that's the
asking.
only difference.
Yeah, I was just
That's
asking which one we were
the
doing this night.
miscommunication.
Okay.
This is gonna have us roll.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, so whoever's first, roll me a perception check.
It's my perception.
-1.
Hey, how about you read it?
Uh,
Dick?
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty good.
16 to
Plus
start.
7.
16.
+7.
I wish.
12 plus 7, 19.
You have a
You have a
7
7
perception?
perception?
Holy shit.
I am
Jesus.
really high wisdom.
Oh, okay, that's right.
No, I was gonna look. I was like, what is that?
Oh shit.
This is obviously bullshit.
19 and 18's got rolled? Jesus.
19 and 18.
Do you
Okay.
recall what I would have
So-
needed to roll to intimidate that?
I said 15.
Okay. I just realized I have a +3. It still would have only landed me at 14 though, so
Failure.
yeah.
You can dream about your failures.
If his perception
Right
was
now,
higher,
the
he
more
Can I
would-
do some
important
sweet
people are
acrobatics
at
for
play.
him to see if that'll persuade him?
So, can I have you sign into Twitch real quick for me?
Sure.
So, with those extremely high rolls, you see in glint in the edge of the coming glint off of something metallic from your fire in the edges of the forest. You see some movement in the. We can use this. This will work. It's not a beach. We'll say.
Oh, I have all of them.
Oh, you know what? It is a river. We got water. Works perfectly.
Okay, this is the
So-
river.
Yeah, we're on the side
So
of the
yeah,
river.
so we're on the side of the
On
river.
south side.
This is the forest. These are trees, not just grasslands. And you guys, I'll say, are set up. Here's our fire over here, kind of right around there somewhere. People are sleeping. Get over there. Around the fire, and you guys see movement over here and over here because of how high you guys rolled.
But I don't
We
see
circle.
people themselves.
You don't make out
Like
what exactly.
I can't
I-
target a spell on people.
I
They're too.
stealth
You
up
could
to
target
them.
at the location and hope you have disadvantage on hitting.
I stealth up to
No, I
one
won't
of the
do that then.
locations.
Well, it wouldn't. See, the thing is, mine is their wisdom checks, so they'll get advantage, I guess, if I do it now.
Oh no, I have to read your spell, see what it says.
Alright, I'll show you real fast.
I'm never gonna do it again.
Where's my spell?
Ain't never gonna get it.
18, that's pretty good.
So if you're trying to target their minds, but you don't know exactly what to target.
Yeah, I might wait until the next turn then, because I feel like it's unsafe. Where
Well,
the
Honey
fuck
died.
is my phone?
You dropped it on the floor a while ago.
It's under the couch, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Your life is a mess.
Oh, what do you know?
What
Y'all
do
are
you
smart
know?
people. Oh,
So can I
right.
stealth up to one of the locations?
This one?
Yeah, just a second.
The whole thing.
Pass it
Pull
behind
this
you.
thing up.
Whole
I
thing.
made a layer earlier, but
You
for
said
some
pass
reason
Get the
it
cable
behind
behind you
Yeah.
next.
And that's very
My
difficult to
phone's
do. I'm
gonna
just passing it
die.
over me.
That works.
Oh,
There we go. Come on.
The fire is my D20 though, so we might need another fire. The blue flame.
Cool.
You're a blue flame.
Thanks.
oh shit.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh damn. So, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Bandits?
So
you have no
use-
idea.
Stealthy
You don't know.
to
So
one.
you
Also,
spell
you're
movement.
asleep.
Oh, I know I'm asleep. Just want to make sure you knew I was asleep.
Okay. Can I read you my spell?
Yeah, go for
Tell
it.
me if it works. Okay. When you cast the spell, you present the gem used as the material component and choose any number of creatures within range. My range is 30 feet.
So you don't see them exactly, so you couldn't choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will not do that yet.
Okay.
Can I cast Bless real fast? Or no?
Sure, I'll let you do bless, and you're gonna sneak up.
I'm going to wake someone up in the group who can support the group in case something bad goes down.
Okay, who are you gonna wake up?
I'll wake up Dory.
Yeah! Dwarf!
Makes sense.
Okay, so you kind of
Gotta
wake
get
up.
up.
The camera's moving more than the
He's
player
honey
waves.
upset.
slyly wake up dwarf. You guys, the movement is still kind of over there. They don't seem to have realized that you've seen them. So
Can I cast Bless?
So I go up.
bless. Who are you gonna bless?
I'm gonna bless
Screwed myself.
Elena, Dwarf,
Dwarf.
and Tigtug.
His
Yeah.
dreams are
Elena.
blessed. No, he'll be blessed.
Toaster?
Yeah, y'all
So-
are all blessed.
So you're gonna try to sneak
Where's me?
where I don't know. Yeah.
I'm going this way.
So I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check before you get all the way up there.
You get plus a D4.
This is gonna be pretty difficult. Plus a D. Oh,
I got 17 plus 6.
And
Plus
don't
a
you get the
D4.
bless?
Alright.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that better fucking
No, it's
work.
plus 9.
Oh my god.
I have a plus 9 on stuff.
Pretty difficult. Oh, you're ridiculous. Never mind.
Yeah.
Somehow, even though they're looking fucking right at you,
I'm a ghost.
you just vanish into the darkness, and you are able to get up closer. So I'll say you get to about right there, and then you can see them, and you count. You count.
30 men. 40 men.
You
I'm gonna
see
fight them all.
three bandits, beefy-looking bandits, kind of crouch behind some trees, kind
What'd
of
you
whispering
get,
to
baby?
each other.
So you counting my
Can I
range.
hear what they're saying?
I'm just making sure. I have
Roll
like
perception
120 range now with my Eldritch Blast, so I
Oh,
just need
that's
blast.
fucking. That's basically infinite.
Yeah.
2 plus 2.
So, sorry, I just fucking bread stuck in my throat. All right, you see them.
Else in your
Hey, you see them. You hear them saying, "Those are them from the plains, right?" Yeah. That's basically all you hear.
Okay,
Oh,
I
fuck.
run back and I wake everyone up. I was like, gotta move! That's
Okay.
it.
Do you do that
Shit,
stealthily,
now
stealthily
everybody's
or
about
do
to
you
roll.
doing it?
I do it stealthily.
All right, roll me another stealth check.
You stealthily yell.
Still plus
Jesus.
You get over there without them noticing, and you rouse everyone.
Ooh.
Rouse
Arouse
you
me.
Arouse everybody.
But as you do that,
Chase.
they see you doing that, so they know they've been spotted, and they jump up and out,
And everybody rolls initiative.
and you roll initiative.
Darn it, I tried so hard.
I mean, you did. You
Y'all did super well.
got
Oh,
so
did she
far.
see how
You-
many there
you
were?
rolled them
Doesn't
up.
even matter.
She saw 3 on that side. She didn't see how many.
What did I
on
get?
that side.
We
I
both
got
got
10.
tens plus what,
What's that?
3?
What's my dice say?
Mine is plus
A
0.
17.
Sweet.
Oh, plus 1. It's initiative, right? Plus
Yeah,
1.
that's
okay,
initiative.
yeah.
And a
So I get
19.
11. Oh my gosh.
Those are some skelly boys.
Yeah, I
And,
need to
uh,
get some better bad boys. So those guys all-
skelly boy.
We're always
Sexy
fighting.
as
I'm
a
so
girl.
intimidated by the Fellini boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Extremely lean boy.
Oh, his foot just fell.
So I go first
He's
because
creepy,
my
though.
10 is tripled because magic.
Oh, his foot fell out too.
How many did I get out? 1, 2,
Sure.
3.
Is
Okay.
that-
Plus
is that
one in my
real
hand.
creepy? Yes.
I'll fight you.
Completely.
Are these like gonna stand up? Some of
Camera
Okay.
is moving more than the Blair Witch Project. Fair.
Oh my god, how do you know my name?
are. Okay, so
Sean told me there very well might not be combat, so I was like, well then I won't set up a board one.
yeah,
And
well,
now there's
I
combat. I'm
didn't.
like, shit, I gotta move all of them.
You guys moved quickly. So fucking get your shit together. All right. So there's 3 of them over there.
Can't wait to fuck him up.
Now that they know them spotted, also because they know they're spotted, 2 more behind trees over here.
I'm just afraid that Toaster's gonna kill them all before I get a chance to.
So the usual.
I'm ready.
So, all right, you guys roll initiative.
Yeah.
Reroll? Okay, cool.
Oh,
No,
no.
never mind.
That is worse than what you had.
Yeah.
Where's my shit? Can't get crit Billy that one.
Hi. Billy, you're just mostly invisible for right
That's
now.
okay. I'm more of a radio
Well,
kind of
we
personality.
need to get it so we've
Yeah.
got like 1 camera over here and 1 camera over there, and we just like layer them.
Had I thought we were gonna have a board being used much, I would have
You
set up the
ever
cameras
think
differently.
You're gonna play a game of D&D and not use the
The
board?
DM told
You guys
me.
could have hung on that down for a while.
I don't know where I want to be.
I don't.
Mentally, I'm still back in that town.
I should have gone with the average rule of whatever
I'm
the
still
DM
hanging
expects
out
to
with
happen
my
won't
mom,
happen. So
goddammit.
he's like, oh, you guys might not even have combat. I'll be like, we'll have
Weirdo.
like 7 combats.
What have you done?
I forgot they were bushes. I thought they
Just
were
just fucking up the bushes.
Oh, did you erase them?
Yeah.
What a
This one is a
dick.
very well kept bush.
I'll show you a well-kept.
Please don't.
Okay.
Mine is the worst kept.
You guys,
That's one of the things we can't do on Twitch.
25 to 20 on your initiatives.
A what?
Anybody?
25 to
me.
20.
I got a 19.
No, sir.
20.
20.
Nice.
Tug and Sherwood.
You'll be able to shoot him real quick.
Pew pew!
And then 20 to 15?
Dwarf got 19.
19. So
Elena
she's
got
probably more
19.
dexterous.
Toaster
So.
got 19 as well.
Mine's with my initiative. Oh,
Yeah, as was mine.
Okay.
No, nobody rolled a nat 20.
okay.
Yeah. And then Chase. 15 to 10.
Oh,
Wait.
11.
11. Okay.
I got 10.
Dwarf.
Go Team Dwarf.
Y'all, if you beat this before I get to move, I'll kill everybody in this house.
That is a danger of a 6-person party. If you roll bad on initiative and like a minor
You
encounter,
keep talking, I'll turn it into a 5-person party.
because you'll leave.
Yeah. I'll storm off.
That was show.
I hate you!
We already had
We
one
left
person
my
do that.
mom for this quest!
Jordan. Okay. And then 11.
J to the Ellie. Huh.
When I had to.
Jelly.
Peanut butter jelly too.
What was
Am I
your
peanut
roll?
butter in this?
12.
No.
All right, that's everybody, right? Okay.
Yeah, mine.
So,
I have +0, so it hurts.
All right. So
I have a magic
fair.
spell.
like they're in those bushes. Does that mean there's like disadvantage on any of this, or what's that?
Range. They all have
Advantage.
3/4 cover. They're all standing kind of behind trees.
Okay.
So it will be a disadvantage for the
Billy,
range
you
people.
front and center.
But once things move, then that can change.
Okay, so whoa, whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and.
You want your wine?
Sure.
We were interrupted in our rest, so we're still gonna rest after this. I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah, I think we're all gonna rest.
and yeah. Oh god, yeah. Well, because we didn't.
So everybody pull out your big spells. Let's go. Let's fuck up
Right.
some
Yeah. So no, I'm
hobgoblins
gonna go
or
ahead
whatever
and
they
use
are.
my hunter's mark on.
Me.
To do this guy. I'm just gonna start from the right.
All right. We did
Oh,
it.
I like it.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So, all right. These
He's
mark.
got a hula hoop.
Yep, hunter's mark. Let me cast it.
Go ahead and miss.
Should I cast it at a second level to really fuck him up?
Go for it.
Doing it.
You'll know that we'll have a long rest, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, are we? Oh, I'm gonna fucking go.
I was about to say.
We're going there!
Biggest spell.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack that dude. Let me go over the right.
Oh, God!
There we go.
I was about to
So yeah,
say.
that dude's hunter's marked. I'm gonna attack him with my
Nice.
longbow and
I'll use fireball right.
with a +4 thing. Wait, did you bless multiple people?
No,
I did not bless you. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, then, yeah.
So just so you know, 3/4 cover because they're standing behind trees means they have +5 to their AC.
So
range
there's
attacks.
+5.
I mean, they're standing behind trees and you're trying
Hey,
to shoot
no,
them.
no. +5.
Literally behind.
Hold on.
Ah, fucking killed me.
I could have sworn there was something I have where I ignore cover, but I think that's my favorite enemy.
Is that sharpshooter? Sharpshooter has the.
Sharpshooter does the increased damage for taking a deficit. So
One of your expertises?
Oh no, yeah. Let me
Yes.
see.
I think you might too, actually.
I'm trying to find it here. Sharpshooter. Yeah, no, sharpshooter's the one. Oh yeah. Attacking at long range
No,
doesn't
she
impose
has
disadvantage. And your range attack
I'm the
is
man.
with ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. So yeah, I just straight up ignore that shit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it is both of those. Alright, so I'm gonna ignore that and I'm gonna
Oh, shit!
Jesus fuck.
I'm glad I didn't know.
Yeah, so
Jace,
gonna go ahead and shoot that dude.
What?
Fuck me.
I can't read it.
2.
It's a 2 plus 9, so I got an 11.
You got an 11?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's gonna miss.
I have plus fucking 9, but I rolled a 2. If I would have rolled worse, I could have rolled again because I'm a halfling, but I didn't.
True. Hey, you rolled a 1.
Right?
No, yeah, so you don't hit.
Ah.
Look at this technology.
It thuds into the tree next to him.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I get 2
Oh,
attacks.
nice. Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, and one of the things I could do, I could send honey instead, but I'm gonna just go ahead and attack.
Okay.
That is so swanky.
Oops. Jesus.
Only the best.
3
for
plus 9,
jelly.
12.
Alright, well, you missed again.
Yep.
It thuds right under the other arrow.
Wow, that was bad. I rolled a 2, then a 3.
Nice.
Um,
You're going up.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
So, is anyone human, by the way? No one's human.
He's only half.
I'm half
Okay.
human.
It's not bad though.
What? I don't count because I'm
No,
half.
I'm wondering about
Fucking racist prick.
I'm pretty sure everyone has dark vision, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's my
actually,
favorite thing.
do you?
I might not anymore. I
You don't
did
have
when I
dark
had my
vision?
other.
I'm a halfling, bro.
That'd be in skills or features and traits, probably.
Pretty sure.
Features and traits.
My badger has some. I do not.
So
Uh,
it should be
um,
like where
just
your
checking.
senses are.
It's delicious.
Oh, right.
It's not like great.
So dark.
It's basically
Features
like
and
having
traits.
box wine.
Mhm.
Like it's not upsetting,
So
but
your
it's
senses
also
are
not great.
fine.
I love box.
You have something that says senses?
Everybody loves box wine.
I might.
Box
Is
not.
senses
wine was
a
my first
subsection of
blackout
something?
drunk.
Yeah, saving throws.
And it
Okay,
carried
so
about
it's on
4
then
No
the
matches,
ability
actually.
saves
No,
whatever
no
page.
matches.
Okay.
I've just been
Did
told
they say
that
Yeah,
they
the first
me up
page.
4 flights of
Alright,
steps.
So senses at the bottom there.
are you gonna move at all,
Oh.
Curtis?
Oh, yeah, I can move.
Should be,
No, I don't actually have.
Cuddle
that.
me.
No, I can
Wow, I
fucking
did with
shoot them
my
all from here, I'm
ASMR.
fine.
So
Okay.
that's
Elena, you are up.
So I'm gonna do. So I get a bonus action every turn I take
Mm-hmm.
of dash, disengage, or hide. Is there any possibility that I can use hide right now?
Yeah. I mean, you can.
Like, will I
You can
actually
try.
hide from them? Like, they wouldn't be able to see me. But
Really?
still be close enough
To
that I
get
can
sneak
attack.
attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
You could try running into the forest and
we
then
need to
hide.
prepare for this
That's
battle.
what. Okay, so
Running
I'll-
towards them and then
That's
hiding
gonna
them.
start
I'll get
Well,
into
it's better than
range.
hiding on the beach,
I'll get
basically.
into
In the water.
range.
Yeah.
Which one's me? This one. I'll get into. Can I get into range and also
Let's see
hide
here.
within the woods?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll say you can get. There's a tree right there,
TikTok.
and you can try to hide there. So you need to
I'm
roll
about to throw
a.
some fireballs and some scorching rays.
You have an extra
Um,
D4.
Or maybe I should just like unleash a bunch of demons. I don't know.
Is that for
What do you
the
mean?
attack
Usually.
roll, or is that for the damage?
Huh?
Is that for the attack, or is that for
The
damage?
D4 can be for saving throws
Not
or
damage.
to hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
the.
so-
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's
need
what
it
Bless
because
does.
I
Sweet.
can't do dick right now.
So you have
take
a
it.
14 to hide there.
Does
Oh,
Bless
stealth-
count?
stealth.
Does
Okay.
Bless work for her here, or it
It's not
says
a
it's
saving.
for saving throws or to hit?
Yeah.
So
Is
I
it-
don't
you
know.
sure
if
it's
this
saving
counts.
throws, or is it skill?
No,
so-
I'll
yeah, I was
read
saying,
it. I'll
this
read
is
it
a
for
skill
you.
check, not a saving throw.
Yeah, but I think it's skill checks and not saving throws.
Is there
Right.
any
Oh,
Or the other way
shit.
around, yeah.
Die
Oh,
anymore?
we were using it for the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I took it. Oh, there.
So you don't need it there. You don't
I
need
used it for
fire.
my fireball that I sent right to the middle of the group.
An explosion.
Alright.
Yes.
Is a spell check different than an
Whenever
ability
target
check?
makes an
No,
attack
it's
roll
not. Does.
or a saving throw.
Okay.
I got
So-
20.
okay, no.
Attack versus
Yeah, so
Nat
you-
20 that
Okay.
shit.
So you
A
hide.
nat 20?
She teleports
So you
behind them.
fucking again just run at them, straight at them, and then just disappear.
I'm
Um,
super fucking stealthy.
She runs in and she's like, oh, tree.
I'm gonna use that for
And so you're attacking now.
15.
So when you do
Yeah.
attack, you're no longer hidden. So when you're hidden, they won't target you.
Well, I'm trying to do
Just sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
So they
You
can't
get an
see
extra
me.
D4 to hit.
So I have 19.
I
Plus
assume
4.
that's gonna hit.
So-
Well,
Oh,
an
yeah.
extra
Is it an
D4,
action
not
to
plus
hide?
4.
Oh, sorry.
But
Well,
I
I
don't
got a
think it
plus 4,
matters.
so
I think
19.
you're
No,
hitting
No,
anyway.
she's a rogue. She has a bonus. She can bonus.
Oh,
action
she
hide.
bonus action hides?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So what?
Oh, okay.
What did you get on your?
Okay, so I got 19 plus a D4.
It's a pyramid or triangle you looking on.
Here.
1. 20.
That's your all your bonuses 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what weapon are you using?
My boat.
That hits.
Oh,
So
you take that from
they do have the 3/4 cover, but because you rolled so well, you do still hit.
Which guy?
I don't know which guy you're
Attack
trying to do.
Yeah, who were you shooting?
I'll shoot this guy.
Okay.
Whatever I can aim at right now, because I'm clearly in woods right now.
So
3 plus 4, 7.
Oh,
yeah,
I feel
but
like
you get sneak attack, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's
So that's
the entire
I
point
think
of
that's
this all.
3d6.
Where's
don't you get
3d6.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Can I have 2 more d6?
I have
please?
one.
Thank you. Oh, 8, 9, 10 plus
Yeah.
7.
so
17.
17 damage on one shot. Nice. And that is. Oh god. I need a better way to keep track of these guys. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So that was,
I'll keep track of them. They're all dead.
There you go.
No, I haven't got to hit them yet. I just
Yeah.
want
That's
to
true. I want
Neither
to
is
use
Chris,
my
and he said he's
spell.
gonna make
If I were
the
you,
group 5
I'd
people
run
if
this
he
I
does
was
it.
about
I just
to
want to go
say.
bonk one of them.
You're
Because I'm about to fireball.
I
these
think I'm
guys.
close to going.
If
What
I
was
would've
your,
hit that
what
guy the
was
first
your,
time.
19?
So he goes
Fuck.
after me.
God, I'm all the way down to 10. I got a while
Oh, I was gonna
before I
say,
get
it's
to
only
go.
been me than her.
He goes boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Whatever they're.
So you are all done. You don't have a second attack, do you?
Only for my 2-handed ones.
Okay.
So.
You eventually do get a second attack. I just don't know when.
I think it's level 6. Thank you. Oh, that was
What the fuck am I
sweet.
doing here?
Oh my god.
So Chase, you get to go bonk.
All right.
Go long.
I didn't even get there actually. I don't know. Oh, you get closer.
Alright, so I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Throwing
Throwing
axes it is.
Do you have like a
I
charge attack? Like where you run and do an attack?
If only you had
Well,
a
I was-
ring that shot
I was
ram
going
on
to
it.
use my
Pretty useful.
action surge,
Especially when
but
it's
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
Is this guy still behind cover?
Yeah, so you're gonna have a +5 to AC if you shoot him from far away.
Alright, I mean, that's all I can do, so I
you
might
can
as well
take 2
try.
shots, I think, right?
Their normal AC's at least 12.
I do get 2 shots because but I rolled
Not that
disadvantage.
much.
Is it disadvantage or is it just they have a high?
They have
got
higher,
+5.
They have
Okay.
a higher AC.
Alright, well, then I'll shoot.
Bush counts as extra armor.
Oh wait, do I get the bless on both rolls? or
You
just
do,
one?
yes.
Fuck yeah. Then I'll roll them separate. Alright, wowza. I
Crit failed.
He shot
But you're
himself.
blessed. I'm gonna
I
say
was about
because
to
you're
say,
blessed.
should save that.
You go and you,
Makes sense.
I don't know. As you're pulling up your pulling up your
trip.
crossbow, you kind of pull the trigger
I was-
accidentally,
I was
and
looking
it's
at-
going at your foot, but like some godly magic just
Clears it off a little
Distances
bit.
it from your foot.
it just sinks into the
It
sand.
scuffs his boot, but
Yeah.
doesn't
Alright.
shoot himself in the
And
toe.
then you can take a
Can I,
second
can I
shot.
give my own flavor to my own fail?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was looking at Jelly in the background, and like I was like pull my bow out, I like fire a little too early, and then I'm
As
like,
it
this
happens.
never happens, guys.
Right.
This is a one-time thing.
Then you take your second shot.
Sorry.
They made
All I
eye
wanted to do.
contact and it was over.
9 plus 1 plus
Your
6.
dex, I think.
Oh, it's only
16.
4.
Yeah, it's not as high as your strength.
Alright, so
Still though, +4 is pretty good.
no, so only 14.
Yeah,
Not
so
a whole lot of
you
damage.
it
With that
thumps
+5
into a tree.
definitely misses.
There's a lot of arrows in this one tree.
Alright.
Hi.
A lot of arrows right next to your foot.
Alright,
How
I'm
many
going
do you
to
think you have to get to
action
get him behind
surge.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Gonna go.
Wait, if you, I don't think action surge gives you more movement.
Just another attack action.
You
No,
can take
it's
one
just
additional
another attack.
action. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
so you can do
Huh.
your attacks again, but
No.
so you can wait till you get next
Yeah.
turn.
I would
I'll
wait.
wait.
I would wait.
Definitely hold that
I
shit.
thought like I got like a whole second like
Yeah, you get a
You
whole
thought you got a
second
whole other
life,
turn?
basically.
Yeah.
Is turn not turn surge.
Could have been.
Alright, so Chase is done. Jordan, you are up.
I'm up.
Jordan.
Wow.
What does this blue thing mean around this guy?
That's my mark. I have.
100.
He does more damage
That's
for
okay.
you.
It doesn't do anything for anyone else.
He's hula hooping.
Alright.
He's a pretty cool dude.
How far away am I right now?
Which one is her?
She's this one.
Okay,
Don't get too close to that.
Is your
Well,
giant
you know, I
cape?
can still do it.
You got a movement speed of 30s. So I mean, you can get up
you
there.
sure?
Closer. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I want to use this erupting earth spell. It says
Woo!
120 feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can definitely get him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to aim for him.
Nice.
And for the middle guy?
Yeah, so it says
Which one are you going for?
this one.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
this side over here.
Second one
sorry.
from the right.
So it says the stone erupts in a 20 feet foot cube, and each creature
So it's
must
both of
make a
them.
dex
Yeah, both of them.
saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. And what's your DC?
Yeah, small tilt up.
It
what do
should
you
be
mean?
your plus hit DC.
No, it's not. It's the.
No, it should say it in
dex.
the spell.
13 dex.
No, just tilt the cape.
Okay, so
Oh.
I have to hit a 13.
The
saving
actual
throw.
graphic
Oh,
cape.
and they
Oh,
take
okay.
3d12
There you go.
or
Oh, I see.
half if they
That's
save
good.
it.
That's
So
good.
you're gonna do a
Christ,
shit
that's
ton
a
of
ton.
Great
damage.
part was your
Yeah.
shooting range the whole
Is that
time.
one of your new third level spells?
I
Is
pulled
that one of
their,
your new third level
Yeah,
spells?
it's a third level spell.
Their dex. Their
We're
dex.
gonna
I just
get
got second
dexterous.
level. Oh my god.
So the first one definitely he crit passes. Oh my god, it's 2 crits in a row.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
But
so
they
take half damage.
they still take half damage.
so
3d12.
3d12.
Divided by 2.
You
I
are a d12.
This is a D12, I think. Yes, it is.
You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't know if I gave you the right one.
5,
No, that's a
3.
20.
Yeah.
13.
Wait, hold on. You have to
You
reroll.
get a reroll. Good thing that your
Alright,
5 on
7.
that was a D20 you rolled them
So
on.
reroll
Oh,
that.
well,
Fucked up
Roll
real
this
bad.
one.
No, it wasn't your fault.
Nope, just that
I
one.
gave
Oh,
it to
just
you
this
because
one.
I'm a
Just
dummy.
5.
Okay, 13.
To be fair, she rolled a
I
5
failed
on
you.
the 20.
So-
I know. That's so
So they each take
My
6
dice are
damage.
not good for you.
Does it do anything else? Like make it rough terrain or
It
something?
does say the terrain is rough, and it will take
Yeah.
1 minute for each 5-foot square to get cleared by
Dorian
hand.
likes it when it's rough
Okay.
terrain.
rough terrain. That's good to know.
Jesus.
Basically, you
That's an
fucking
unkempt
trash.
result.
So
Even
they are
if
now.
they crit succeed from a well-kept to an unkempt.
So they no longer have cover. is
They
that
no
what-
longer have cover. The trees are uprooted. They have no cover anymore.
Cool.
Shit.
That's really cool.
That's a big deal.
Mountain.
So they. The
So it's
earth
really
just
exciting.
explodes. The trees just kind of sink into the ground, and
Jelly's a badass.
everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And then, and
She
then
never
we
did
go
this
on.
before.
I think it's Billy.
It is no, it is the bandit's turn.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured.
fuck.
Bum, bum,
So
bum.
these guys, 25. It is a little warm.
Put
Sorry.
the AC down a degree.
So you did it on this guy. So 20-foot cube is pretty big, right? 5, 10, 15.
You have to hit twice.
Yeah. So kind of like this. So he's gonna
Do we
do
need to do anything to set it? Oh, cool.
10, 20, 25, 30. So he's still not in range.
Yes.
He tries to lie.
With terrain, do they move like half speed?
Yeah,
or
so that's
anything
why
like
these
that?
blocks
Oh, okay,
took
you already
10.
did that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So he can't actually
Oh,
get
they
up
are
on.
10.
You
Okay.
can only move half. No, they're 5, but he can
Oh,
only
I
move
see
half
now. Okay,
distance
yeah,
through
right.
this
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So technically, he has to be a 15.
Right. Right.
So these guys are
I was
all
just
have bandoliers with knives in them, and this guy's gonna throw a couple daggers at Dorian over there.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Dwarf does not like.
So let's see. 20-foot range. Yeah, that's plenty. Nope. That probably is it. 18 plus 5, so
Oh,
20.
nice.
Yes, that hits. 23.
Definitely hits.
And that is
1d4.
yeah, not much. 1d4.
Oh shit.
Daggers are weak. They don't want to be throwing their daggers, but they got to if they're.
I mean, I throw my daggers at you every time I see it.
So that's 5. You take 5 damage.
God damn it, Billy, you're still gonna go before me. I just want to use my one spell. Just don't kill them all before my one spell.
So he's not gonna get anywhere.
He can't stop.
5, oh no,
Oh, yeah.
10, 15, or 20, 30. He
Right.
he also doesn't get very far.
I'm sorry. You gotta go for these people. They'll live longer.
I'm hitting
He's going to
everybody.
throw also at Dwarf.
Yeah.
No.
They're still behind cover too. And Fireball
five.
doesn't give a shit about that.
So that's an 18 to hit. Is that it?
Mhm.
Alright, that's 1.
What's your AC?
18.
So only 1 hits again.
That means he fails.
No, I thought you have to meet the AC.
If you meet the AC, you lose.
Oh, well, you said it hit.
Defender,
It doesn't.
defender wins.
Oh, I have an AC of 18. I don't
yeah,
know what
so,
he rolled.
So the
He
18
said he rolled an 18.
18.
Does that hit? And you said yeah.
So I've actually been,
18
I've been,
misses,
I've been
right?
actually giving it. So I don't
attacker.
know. I've always been giving the roll like the roller. Like if it ties, the roller wins. So
Oh,
either way it
okay.
goes.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, that
So,
makes sense.
So an attacker would win in time.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if you so you take
I mean, it's
7
wrong
damage
and
this time.
stupid, but
Oh, let me stop.
I'm just kidding. That's
Until you attack someone, you're like, oh god, that just got again. Thank
We're
God, it
going-
works
we're
that
going ham.
way.
And then we're gonna have.
That's such a good house rule.
Okay, what do we got going on here? So
I got butt cam.
you shot this guy over here, right?
yeah, he's hurt.
5,
Cool,
10,
okay.
15. Yeah, he's
More
getting
butt
there.
cam.
Do some butt cam.
Butt
Butt
cam.
cam.
I'm just gonna move these guys along
Yeah,
over
that makes
here.
sense.
We need a deck that where
15, 20.
just like
We
hit
need to
it.
do that
Just
at
like,
least
it's like,
once each session.
There's gonna
Just
be
Sean's
some
butt
dance
cam.
Okay.
Music and he has to-
Is that me? Why am I right there?
Yeah, we just need a cue.
I think this is where you were standing around the fire when I put you around the fire.
Oh, that makes
That's
sense.
That's a really good
That's
idea.
too good.
I mean, it makes sense. Look, I want
I
people to
expect
be
that
fighting
for the
me. I'm
next
the
round.
tanky one.
Curtis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
Next
gonna
time we do
have
butt cams, we need to
Music.
have a music queued up.
Oh god.
with like flashing, like kiss cam.
At last Smash Down, when 2 people played
Who are they
Hero,
attacking me?
I queued up a
they
Hero
will
on the
attack
stream.
here, but they're
Yeah, put a
attacking
frame around it.
Toasty right now.
Oh, they're attacking you.
Like at a sports
Oh,
like
shit.
arena.
So that's 8
So
to
the
hit.
kiss cam is the butt cam.
That's definitely not gonna hit.
14
But,
is
14
loud.
is her AC.
yeah. So.
Also, I do have anytime someone else attacks me, I can do a move that gives me half damage.
You could do Hellish Rebuke.
No, that's
Oh.
different.
So that is a 14. So that one hits you. And so then I can roll.
Wait, I'm gonna find this.
So I have that
Uncanny
ability on the other
dodge
guy.
is the one where I take half damage.
Yeah, what is the dice I need?
On the
I don't
foot
have to roll
radius.
for it, but
6.
From the fireball.
What's if they're looking
So I can
It's
see
20 foot
what-
radius.
oh,
Yes.
if they're well, they have to be looking at
This
me.
one's supposed to be black.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
You see them.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean, I
6
see
or
it.
that's a
No,
1.
it's-
Alright.
It'd be
My
huge.
cat
So that's-
spent
Yeah.
one day with this computer. And
That's
put
only
off
4
the
damage.
cheese and
Radius
I feel
explosion.
off the cigarette.
That's
So
insane.
that's
Are you
4 damage
fucking
to you.
serious?
Okay,
And if you want to, you can
Oh,
half
okay,
that
okay.
to 2.
I take a long rest. How many times can I do it?
You can do that every turn. It's your
Okay,
so
then
what
I'll
it
do
is
it.
though is your reaction. So
Shit.
a reaction is like
fucking enormous.
you only get one of those per round. So if someone like
Where's-
runs
where's
away
the
from you,
5 foot?
opportunity attack. So you know if they get away from you, you can attack them.
Can I do this?
That
without
is your
hurting them?
reaction.
That's
So if you
I guess I
if
could,
you
but
do this to
put them on
not
But that's
get-
per round.
So you
as long
can't
as
do,
it doesn't
like-
happen
So it doesn't-
within the next
No,
Four
they,
square
the
diagonal.
reaction is per fight.
So it'd be.
no per round.
Per round?
Per round, yeah. So
Oh.
you get 1 per turn. So if someone else
Oh, shit.
attacked you,
Okay,
you
I'm
couldn't do
sorry.
it again. Is what I'm saying.
And you
This
can
So
do
round.
this guy's attacking me right
Yes.
now. And okay, well, then I'll take half damage on it. Just
Yeah,
like
so you just
damage.
take
Yeah,
2.
no, that's a good call. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I confused myself on that.
So I don't have to roll for it. I just take.
No, you
half
just take
damage,
half.
so it's-
Some rogues have some cool shit. I play rogue in the other.
Rogues
my
have
other-
some bullshit.
I play rogue in my other one, and I like that.
That would be your.
Rogues are cool.
So then they're going to attack Sudiman.
I don't know who that is. He must be invincible.
Copy of Pseudomon.
God damn, I'm rolling pretty crap. I got 2 crits in a row, and then I just can't roll for shit now.
Awesome spell.
So
What's my AC?
So you
I
got
think
to
that
roll
hits.
for it to
That's
do
a
the math.
16 to hit. You have a 19, right?
Yeah, I think I'm at a 19.
Yeah.
If I
Oh,
find my phone. Oh, it's also right there.
I
Yeah,
was
19.
gonna say, isn't that on your sheet you printed off?
Print it
Look,
off for you.
look.
Everyone in this room could go fuck themselves. Alright? So yeah, I got a 19.
That guy misses. The other guy throws 2 daggers at you.
And he misses.
We'll see.
How many daggers these bitches got?
They got bandoliers of daggers.
Oh. No.
Think
It's
Rambo,
called the
but with
Bandolier.
knives instead of bullets.
So that is going to finally hit.
Fuck you.
Like
That's a
ninja
20
bandits.
something, 22. And he
Wow.
will do a d6. God damn it, another one. So that's only 4 damage to you.
Whew, I'm down to 34 health, y'all. I'm starting to feel a little bit scared.
Hey Sean,
What's up?
for the future reference, I can measure distances.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
fucking
super helpful.
cool.
Can you just do it right now, real quick, from there?
So from where we started,
Yeah, just straight to Neverwinter.
oh, to Neverwinter.
155. Okay, cool. That is
What's
good.
supposed to be a day's movement?
That's cool.
I think it's like, I was just guessing, but I'm pretty sure it's only like 20 if you're
Yeah,
not.
I think 20 is.
Yeah,
supposed
if
to
you're
be
not,
nice.
if you're on foot, but I think I just kind of guesstimated, so we'll just go with what I said.
That's so much.
Yeah.
So many days.
Yeah, so it's like,
that would
if you
be
get horses
7
or carts or
8
something, it
days
moves
of
us
us.
Anyway,
Yeah.
continue with the combat.
We are on. That is all
No,
the
I did
bandits,
the
I
math.
think, right? Yes, it is. So that is, we're on Billy.
Nice. All right.
Summon a demon or some shit.
No, take
I want to, but I want to actually just use my fireball. But first, I'm gonna hex the guy that actually did damage to. This one right here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast my fireball. Gonna cast it here so it blows up all around, but doesn't hit these two.
You better
What
not
is the
hit me.
range on it?
What's the radius on it?
20 radius.
20 radius. Is that?
That's what he showed. I'm
Within
not
4
sure.
squares?
20. It's 5 squares, so go 4. So it'd be 1, 2, 3,
20 is
4.
4.
So
20 radius or diameter?
It's radius.
Radius.
Jesus,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, we did the math
That's why I had to
beforehand.
keep it
He can
so
hit
far
these
away.
3 and just miss. 'cause
Is
it would
that? It's
be-
a dex save or something?
Yeah,
hit
dex
those
to
2,
15.
and then come down and go like that.
15? God damn, warlocks are so overpowered.
Well, he only gets one of these.
You're right.
For long rest, which
Yeah,
I'm
Right,
assuming
which
we're
we're
going
gonna
to.
have.
was
So
the-
You're
I'm
gonna
not
do
too worried about
immediately.
it.
That's
yeah.
actually the spot.
Yeah,
Which
but-
is why
Okay.
we can go all out.
Yeah, so you can hit
Forgive
them.
me, Sensei. He must go all out this one time.
Yeah, let's just burn down the forest. Fuck it all.
You drew a tree.
It does light things on fire,
Yeah,
so that is
so-
a problem.
What do I have to do? I have to roll a dex save or something.
Yeah, dex
so
save for
what is it?
15.
What 15? Sorry.
How dare you?
So one passes. Second one does not.
And third one's now dead.
Third one also passes. So so two of them take half damage and
Right.
one takes full damage.
And then I
Where's the
do.
damage?
It's
many?
like fucking 8 billion D10
Yeah,
or some
it's
shit.
kind of. It's 8d6 is what it is.
Jesus
Jeez.
fucking Christ.
Well, if you've got 4, I've got 4 more for you.
Yeah. Target takes. Well then. Oh, spell slot at 4th level, which that's not what they are. I only have 3.
You don't really have spell slots. You have like other.
Yeah, I get
Is that the
very
right
few
amount?
spells. But yes, yeah. I was seeing if I could add more. Wait, how much do I need? 8d6. So
Yeah, that's not
There's
8.
one more.
Two. There's another one right
2,
there.
4, 6, 8, 7. What the last? Can I see this? Alright. Oh, let's get this on camera.
Get some snake eyes, baby.
Boom. Alright.
Well, there's some sixes.
It's only 1-1. It's a pretty medium roll.
29.
I decided medium by a hair.
Do you have a plus?
No, not for that one, but my
So
hex
20.
does an extra 1d6 to the one
To
guy.
that
I
guy.
hexed.
Yeah,
This
that
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a 6 since it was lucky. And then I get
So that guy takes. It was how much was it? 29.
Yeah.
So divided by 2 is
14.
14 plus 1, so 15 on that guy.
He's dead.
He's the guy that got hit.
He's
dead.
Yeah, he might actually do that, hopefully.
He's getting close. So he's
No,
15.
I haven't got to swing my attacks.
Oh, yeah.
No, these guys have fucking 30 health.
They're ready to rob us
It's
too.
a lot. Luckily, they're gonna be alive long enough for me to use my spell. That's all that matters. Is I get
And
one
then-
spell off. That's all I need.
The second
Yeah,
guy
so you
took.
can get off.
He's the one who failed, so he takes 30 or 29, which is 30. Yeah. Okay. God damn, that's a lot of damage. And then you take 14, which is. Okay. And now. Oh, yeah, you can also move.
Alright.
If you want to get a little closer or farther away.
Yeah, I kind of gonna be moving the opposite direction.
Yeah, doesn't
so-
your Eldritch Blast have like 8 billion range?
Yes, it does.
the
Yeah,
Eldritch
I
Blast!
did actually get the improved one,
Yeah.
so it is like 120 now. So it's basically anywhere that fucking.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast! Blast.
So 30. Okay. so
Fireball.
I think I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Into the ocean.
Yes.
You're hiding
shark
behind the
just comes
range.
in.
Uh,
hiding behind.
you're
You're hiding behind my
probably
giant.
a
I'm
squishy
good at
guy
animal
there if you
handling,
guys
so I'll be like,
have,
use him.
you are now up.
I'll
Yes!
ride it myself.
Knew it.
Oh no, now I'm medium
Oh,
size.
I
won't
get to
be
do
able
my
ride it.
spell.
No, only I
Let me remember what it's called. I believe
You
it's
were
called
small.
Entice.
I was before 5th
Before
level.
you
Fuck
existed.
off
Yeah.
spells.
You've got your sheet right there. Why are you going back and forth?
It's
Sight greed.
Sight greed. Read it to me
It's not
again.
worth it if it's not a struggle.
When you cast the spell, you present the gem used as the material component and choose any number of creatures within range. The range is 30 feet. I am here. I think everyone's within 30 feet of me except for this guy.
Yeah, it looks right about right.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
So I
Yeah.
think he's just outside.
So just that guy is the only one I can't target.
Okay.
Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do harmful damage to it.
It says charmed.
Yes, they're gonna walk towards me until they get hit or it wears off.
Oh, that's good.
Charmed in this way. Okay.
Yes, and they walk towards me non-aggressively until they get hit.
You're gonna get
or
a bunch of
succeed.
Okay.
opportunities
And
for
it's
I'm
15.
gonna go slice a bitch.
this.
Wisdom of 15. God damn, that's pretty high. All right, these guys are not wise. They're trying to, I don't know, kill people. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from the outside in this way. So
Okay.
the first guy saves.
Fuck him.
Second guy doesn't save.
Good. Fuck him.
Doesn't save. Also doesn't save. Wait, is that all of them?
That's all of them. So first guy saves, and the 3 gray ones do not.
So I'm gonna say this guy. This guy
Oh.
does save, and those guys don't. So these guys just.
You just want them both to fuck on
So
me.
they don't do. They actually don't do anything right now because it's not their turn.
Yeah.
But they kind of stop. They like.
Who saved?
Only one guy. They like go slack. They put down their weapons as their fighting stance, and they kind of just turn towards you.
Okay. Fuck
Yeah.
him.
So, Curtis, you are up. You saw that these 3 over here are kind of slack jobbed and just looking at Sudamon over there. These 2 guys over here are looking like they're regular. And
So no reason like at disadvantage. They just wouldn't be attacking, right?
yeah, so they're just.
All right.
Not
So
really.
so my hunter's mark guy. I'm gonna fucking pull back and fire on that bitch.
Yeah. Regular, not sharpshooter and whatever.
No, not the -5. I'm just shooting him.
Okay.
I missed twice without taking that.
Yeah.
17 plus 9.
That's
is
it.
what
Word
hits.
for it.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
word for
So what do I roll on that one?
Like,
D8 plus
when it-
4
when it turns
and
into the body or
D6 or
blood.
something.
Yeah, I think. Hold on.
It's something to see. It's not communion. It's
That's
Yeah.
what it turns
That's
into?
what the Catholics think, right?
It's basically
Yeah.
transfusion.
No,
Yeah.
I can
The
tell you
Catholics
about it
believe
later.
If you take that sip, that is.
All right, so
Christ's
hold on,
blood.
let me
Well, yeah,
roll.
but they do it during the blessing.
It's my-
It's not when it comes into your mouth. It's like they bless it. Then it
That's a phrase, right?
Yeah,
there.
but
That's
uh,
until
eating
it comes
that.
into your
So
mouth.
I'll roll
As
my
opposed to a
D8 plus
regular
4.
wafer type of thing. Yes,
One.
it
I-
starts
So if I roll on here, it's
swear.
bad. If I roll here, it's good. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and my spell
Quick math.
does. Hunter's mark.
It's been a long time since I've listened to the Catholic.
A D6.
How dare you?
It might have got upgraded.
No, it's just this is basically
Uh,
one big white.
I looked at it wrong. When I cast it 3rd and 4th level, second level spell cast doesn't do anything, so I'll move my first, but it doesn't matter. So another 4. So I had 5. That's 9.
9
We would
damage.
have to
This
have
guy
viewers
in the
first.
end.
If we get viewers, then we'll be
Fucking
good.
funny. We're gonna get viewers. I believe in us.
Just need to start wearing like more
Consubstantiation.
conservative clothing, and we'll all start wearing more scantily clad clothing.
Okay.
Obvious product placement.
No,
Are
it's
you
still my
doing-
turn.
Oh yeah, you can take an attack.
So how's he look?
He's looking okay.
Okay, I'm
he hasn't
gonna-
really been hit by.
I'm gonna go sharpshooter on him this time.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Just reroll, yeah.
Crit.
Ooh, that's
I nat 20 as a sharpshooter.
That's gonna be a billion
So
damage.
obvious.
So what is sharpshooter again? Is that just plus 10 damage?
Plus 10.
So does it say anything about how you're supposed to do crits?
It does not, so that would be up to you.
Yes.
I believe.
Transubstantiation.
I'm gonna Google it real
Close.
quick.
Transubstantiation is basically
Do
the same
do
thing.
5e sharpshooter
That's
crit.
what I was
But-
thinking, transubstantiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says just
It's
add 10
basically
to the
the same
attack
thing,
damage.
but technically the
So-
term
I
is
would assume not,
No,
considering like your
I would-
bonuses don't double, it's just your rolls.
Yeah,
Do
so
Mormons
yeah,
have
if it was dice, you would. So sneak attack doubles. That's why.
Doubles have
total
sacrament.
damage or whatever.
We
Right?
Because
drink
it's
water
dice.
and,
So,
and eat bread.
What is that?
It's not transubstantiation.
You do not
It's not
multiply
considered.
that.
Yeah, I didn't
by
think
Okay.
so. Okay, so,
So
you
I
do
roll 2d8s.
Yeah, I believe
plus
it's
your
a Catholic.
regular modifier plus 10.
Mormons are
And-
just more
and
about
my,
you know, if you
my
have
hunter's
sex
mark.
outside
Yes.
of
Do I
marriage.
double my hunter's mark? No, this is spell. Those don't crit.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
that's also Catholic.
I think that's the case, right?
I think it's that.
That's true.
What is it?
Mormons
You
are
knew.
more strict on that than
Only
Catholics,
damage
though,
dice are double.
surprisingly enough.
The plus stats don't matter.
I'll say your 100 mark does double.
Okay, my hunter's mark doubles and then
Technically, Mormons don't have a
So it's gonna
house.
be
They call it
this
the outer
plus
darkness,
14.
and you can get out of it.
That sounds like a
Technically-
Kingdom Hearts
Because
thing.
Catholics think
You
that
go to the
someone's
outer
going to heaven.
darkness.
Why are we talking theology
6,
over here, you
that was
crazy
a-
people?
Because
Yeah.
it's interesting.
We're
4,
all from
You
different
fuck.
10
religions. It's
plus
kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
We're
We're all
24.
raised religious, but in different
I
religions.
used 2d8s.
24.
How dare you?
A crit, and you were busy.
Well, he is not looking too hot.
Ah, he's still up, what a fuck.
We almost killed
No one
him.
really hit. No one's really hit him except for the earthquake.
We're quick.
What?
Girthquake
Stop judging.
20 is 15.
is 24 plus what 9 before.
Kill them all.
The first round I
We'll
did was
kill them all,
9,
Dave.
and then whatever the
Someone's
earthquake
adopted D&D
was. So.
lifestyle quite well.
I know.
You didn't hit him the
This
first
computer
round.
is gonna die.
No,
very
my
soon.
previous attack.
It's so cute.
Oh,
I shot him twice this round.
sorry, I didn't even do the 9. So 24 plus 9 is 30.
Plus
33.
33. So he's looking real bad.
Right fucked up.
He is barely holding on.
Which one is that? Is that the one
The
with the
end.
mark?
Yeah, the
Okay,
end.
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's the only one that my move didn't
I was
affect.
like, yeah, we'll
Was
see.
hit.
Yes, and the other goes
Yeah.
down. Okay.
So,
he's the only one
I'm
not
good.
charmed.
That's the end of my turn.
Lena?
yes.
What's happening?
It's your turn.
It is your turn, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh.
Around. Who's weak?
It was the
So
one
the
last
three over on the end there are like slack-jawed looking at Sudamon, Chris, and
so
they
all of them are looking this way.
they have their weapons down. They're not really doing anything. The two over here, one of the blue thing is looking very unhealthy, barely hanging on, and the one in front of
Dwarf.
dwarf
Kill
right
them all.
there,
We're trying.
is he's regular. He got hit by the earthquake, but not much else.
Okay, I'm gonna try this guy. I'm gonna try going for the back of the neck with one of my short swords. That's not my stuff.
Hey, Mash.
Because I'm still hidden. To hit.
No. As soon as you attack, you're unhidden. So you could bonus action hide and then do it, but you can't.
But I still get sneak attack because he doesn't know I'm there before I hit him.
Okay, so you're not hidden then, but you're okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you'll get your sneak
Sorry,
attack.
I don't know
Yeah,
the nomenclature.
Sorry,
at
that's
all.
fine.
But I'm doing
We're learning it.
sneak attack, short sword on that guy.
Okay.
13
Plus a D4.
7 plus 7.
Plus D4. You already hit him though.
20.
Hey, make my D4 matter.
It
alright?
will
I
matter
keep fucking
sometimes.
casting it on people and
I don't
nobody
think,
ever needs
I don't
them
think
to
you should
fill
cast
it.
it on her anymore because she gets plus like 8
Yeah,
billion.
she's doing
Like everything
Go
she
fill
has
it.
is
Alright.
money.
No, no.
Can I change it mid-cast? Fuck her. We're going to
So roll your damage plus your sneak attack.
Oh,
Okay,
you want me to
need,
get you a beer?
Another 3d6
Okay,
if you
sorry, I
are
thought you
able
were
to
like-
lend them.
3d6.
He was gonna
Oh,
do
shit,
something.
That doesn't count. That's 4.
Wow. Alright, next time, don't do that.
4, 6, 12, plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
He's dead.
Thought it was gonna be like color change on there or something.
I love you so much.
I was just
So he
Speak of me.
he also you hit him. He just takes it in the back of the across the back near the neck, and he's looking extremely hurt. His shoulders looking limp.
And I got a second sword.
Oh, you do. You might be able to.
Plus
and this-
D4.
This one will plus.
Dang.
And that's a crit. This is not the sneak attack because you only get it once around,
Yeah.
but it's still your double your damage.
He's dead.
He's most likely dead.
Crit crew.
Do I get anything for a crit other than just,
Just
my
double your
normal
dice.
You double the damage.
Yeah, the roll your dice. You do twice.
5, 10.
So you roll the dice twice.
Oh.
So 2 plus 3 plus whatever.
6. 6
Plus-
plus 5, 11.
11.
So
He's dead.
he handily falls down dead.
Yeah.
He's
Good kill.
all slack jawed and gets hit. He's like, what the fuck? And then you just like caught him across
he says,
his
what
chest.
the fuck right before.
Yeah, what the
And just
What the-
dies.
Woo! First kill.
First kill.
First kill.
Yay.
Did you get first kill in like the intro campaign?
Elena gets kills on everybody.
She got first kill in intro campaign too. She
Elena
like
goes, oh,
she
I don't do
sneak
that much
attack crit
damage.
some
And then she
dude and like
kills
tore his
everybody.
head
So
off.
you yeah, she shot him. So you can still move and you still have your bonus action and you could do that hide. You could hide again.
Yeah, I hide again.
So you want to stay right there and hide, or you want to
She
move?
burrows
I
into the
move
ground.
closer to. No, I'll stay right there because I can move.
So roll me a stealth then.
Ugh.
This isn't plus a D4.
It's plus a D9. 9, so yeah.
10. Or what is that? Is that a 7 or a 1?
16.
7.
Okay, so you hide from them again, just coming at, just slashing people down, and then somehow disappearing.
She's a fucking predator.
That's how I roll.
Stick around.
Like she just
How about
phasing
I
the brushes in here.
Um,
I think it's bandits now.
Actually, actually just watched Alien vs Predator.
I
what do we
actually
have
enjoyed
right
that.
now?
I'm one
I
of the
believe it's
few. I
Chase.
feel like.
It's not
Worth?
great,
Yes,
but
Chase,
it's
you are
No,
up.
exactly.
So
I
I
wanted to watch.
I position myself right here.
Yep.
Oh.
I gonna swing and try to attack
That guy.
the hunter's mark.
The one you can't hit me.
Am I still blessed?
Yeah, you're still blessed.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna do one swing on this guy, right?
Yeah.
Right now, at least.
God damn it. 5 plus 2 plus 8. No, 6. Okay, so 11.
11 total.
No,
No,
13
13.
total.
So that just misses.
Fuck. Okay. Let's take my second swing.
It's 14, guys.
Fuck it. Same thing. Take my third swing.
Oh, did you action surge?
No, he has two attacks, and he with his thing attacks twice per
Nice.
attack.
Is that a
action.
20 right there?
Yeah.
That is a crit. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So
Alright. I'll just roll
Smash
my...
that guy.
Just
Okay.
roll that shit
Win.
through his
Do you
face.
need die?
No.
What do you order?
Fuck no, dude. I got all the die.
He's got all the die.
Okay.
Alright.
I want to be hopeful.
That's actually... Sorry. I'm
He's
an
rolling
ass.
for a 20
It's
of
2 of
damage.
those. Can you crit?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
You need what?
Oh,
do
what?
you-
You need my fucking die now!
Who's a fool? I'm a fool.
Okay, yeah, you
7.
Alright, if you would like to add your own flavor, because he's dead.
So
Alright.
he was barely alive the way it was.
So I cut him down, takes his last breath, and then I take Meteor and Comet, and I go them flat ways. Clap
Smash
him,
his head.
and he's got burning on one side, and his other side of his face is going cold.
Icy hot. It's icy,
Fuck
then
yeah.
hot.
Shaquille O'Neal that bitch.
And then he slumps down
Crumbles.
between.
Okay. So he is down. You
That's
have one
a
more
sexy
attack
gun.
if you want to swing at that guy.
Yep.
Just
So
give me
I
my mark.
position myself where I did.
Hey,
I'll
that guy's
carnival through that
charmed.
shit.
All right.
He's not trying. He's the one that saved.
Oh,
Only 3 of
okay.
them made it, and one of them died.
Oh, okay.
Fucking A. All right. So that looks like
It's a 6.
14. Wait. Oh wait.
I think
yeah,
you got it. Is it 14? It's a 1, right?
No, it's a 4.
Oh, it's a 4.
So 10 plus
6.
6, so 16.
Yeah. So you hit.
Oh, hot damn.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Cheater.
It's funny how easy math
6
can become so
plus
Nice.
Oh shit. So 6 plus 3 plus 2, so 11.
11 damage. Which one is that? Which?
The one next to him.
No. Which axe? Which element is it?
So that was my very last swing, so that would have been Comet.
Comment. So that is ice, and you said how much damage? Sorry.
2.
11.
Oh
11.
yeah.
11.
You just fucking said 2.
Well, 2 ice damage.
2 ice damage. I thought that's why it was easier.
Well, I'm not okay with
I don't know about. If he was dead, maybe I probably was going to flavor that. But so he is. You are done. If you want to try to move.
I'm going to action surge.
Oh shit! Going all out.
Christ.
I think, yeah.
Forgive him, Sensei.
All right. More bless. Much
True,
bless.
use that shit.
19, which is a crit.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So
He fucking dead.
8
Plus 5,
Yeah, 8 plus 5.
which is 13.
Okay. That was. Oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah, okay. So that's.
So that guy's dead.
Not yet. No one really
Whoa.
hit him besides.
Oh, you were
The
gonna.
earthquake?
You were looking at the flavor for last time, so I figured he was
No,
close.
I was thinking about something, but I didn't. It was
Okay.
11, 13. I'm assuming 13 misses.
13 misses.
Alright,
Barely. I
second
think the
second
AC is
swing.
14.
15. Yeah,
This is
that
14,
definitely
yeah.
should hit. 16, 20, something.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Hey. Bacon bits. How's the
20
game? Game's
something?
going well.
7 plus 3
Bacon bits.
I don't know.
plus 2.
She sounds delicious.
So that's what?
A delicious
Let me guess, he was
topping.
born in
Some
1990.
mashed potato.
7 plus
Baked
5,
potato.
12. I'm
I
sorry.
knew.
12.
Bacon bits
12
is good.
damage.
Welcome
Well,
back.
That was
Bacon
burning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Bitch is dead.
do you have one? No, you have one more swing, don't you?
I've got one more swing.
Jesus
He's-
Christ!
He's looking pretty rough, but he is still up.
14, 17,
Yeah,
plus
you're good.
6. That should definitely hit.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
He's not a
Think he'll
fucking
be
dragon.
killing- Let's see here.
8
Yeah.
plus
Jesus.
5.
Damn.
So
Alright, how do you want to do this guy.
This is
So
common.
this is Kame, yeah. So this is cold. So I'm just gonna take one big old wind up and just go and take his head off.
Nice.
You take his. You almost get all the way through, but it freezes the last little spot, and he falls. He falls down, and it cracks off, and it rolls all over the. And
Second death.
second death, you fucking just melted that guy.
Yeah, get out of here.
He was pretty much full health before you went.
That's crazy.
Well,
I think it's
Sure,
bandits.
Chase went, so you're done.
yeah, I'm done.
Jordan, you are up.
Go Jordan.
Sure.
Jelly.
So how are these guys doing right now?
Those guys are, they got hit by the fireball,
They're both catatonic
but they're
right now.
just standing there staring at Sudimon. They're not really doing anything. They don't have their weapons up.
Alright. I'm going to go up to this guy. One of these is 5?
Five.
Yeah.
Is it
Yes.
5?
Yeah, you're funny.
Okay, I'm gonna use this cantrip I have, Primal Savagery.
Oh, shit, that sounds cool. Read
So
it on you.
Yeah.
my teeth and fingernails sharpen
Yeah,
and
dwarf
deliver
like.
an acid attack.
Acid attack?
Acid, yes.
Major boner.
Did you roll to hit or did
So-
you roll to
What
save?
happened?
On a
Dwarf
hit, the
here
target
cleaning
takes
his
1d10 acid damage, but at level
metal
5,
armor
2d10.
pants.
So 2
Damn,
d10.
hell yeah. Alright, so roll your attack.
Okay, what do I use for that?
D20. We should say, is there any pluses to your hit? Like, what is the...
Plus 5.
Okay, yeah, +5, cool.
Okay.
God damn, that's good. That's a good ass spell.
Cantrip, too.
7.
7
Plus
plus 5 is
12.
12.
Yep, sorry.
You know what? I'm going to give you advantage because they're just standing there doing nothing.
Okay.
So roll again.
1.
Alright, so you run up and you take a big hearty swing at them. Acid sprays off and goes
Into the sky.
into the fire. You miss, but it goes into the fire and sizzles and
Aw,
looks cool.
sad.
Smells kind of bad.
It does absolutely no damage.
And he is standing there still slack-jawed.
Man.
So that's it for you. Bandits are up.
Yeah.
So this guy just doesn't do anything. The one standing right in front of you. This guy kind of just walks around
He
and
looks
goes right there, and he gets extra leany. They don't do anything
Did you get butt cam there?
because that's
They're
it.
charged.
Oh, they get to do wisdom save, don't they?
Yeah, wisdom save above 15 to break free though.
Yeah. It's at the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
So one does, 'cause he couldn't, and the other one doesn't. So I'm gonna say the guy you swung at, the dark gray one, kind of like gets jarred. He got a little acid spittle on him, kind of burned him a little bit, and he is back to his fighting state. But his turn is over.
Billy.
So you guys are, Billy.
Alright.
I'll be surprised if they get around.
Yeah. Since he's alive, I'm gonna first move my hex at him. Then I'm gonna blast him with an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
is-
Blast!
Is the end all spell for fucking.
So I got 15 plus 7, 22,
And your blast.
and then 1d4 or 1d10 plus 4. I forgot what a 10 was.
There you go.
Numbers are hard. Don't worry.
Forgot
Uh,
what
That's
it
a-
had.
That's
That's
a
a
12.
12.
See, as I told you, I forgot what a 10 was. Alright, I got
He's
5.
super crit his
5 plus
10.
4.
So 9 damage. Do you get like an attack now?
I
I don't
don't.
think so.
You do
Oh,
eventually.
total beams. I do 2 beams now.
Yeah, so that's
never
second
mind.
attack,
I
yeah.
do get another one.
Did you get blessed as well? Roll your.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make me feel useful,
Wait.
please.
Is
But
that
these
too late
blesses
on that? It
you already
doesn't help
hit.
for that, yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
destroyed
sorry.
him. I got a 6 plus 4 is
Wait, did you
10
roll?
damage.
Roll you attack?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You have
Because
to
it's 2
roll the
beams.
attack
So I will
at
do
the
that,
same
actually. I lied. Sorry.
So 9 damage.
So 10 plus 7 plus whatever. So 18.
18
That's
hits.
Whatever.
And
Plus
then
X.
So another d10 plus 4.
D20 plus 4.
a
D10.
9 plus 4 is 13.
What about your hex damage?
Oh, yeah. It should count
I
for
think
both.
that's a
of
Yeah.
those.
6.
13. So just add.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll 2 more
What was it?
d6.
Oh, yeah, 1d6. Yeah, that's right.
Just kill this
So roll
motherfucker.
2.
4.
13 plus 4 is 17. Roll again. 19 damage.
Kill the fucker.
And this guy is Deadzo. How do you want to?
He just explodes. So he just takes it and just gets goo all over everyone around him.
It's gross.
Nothing's
no one is
less
happy
than
about
it.
it. So
It's my
taking-
turn.
Yeah, which
You are up now, I think.
What? There's only how many left? 1 left.
There's the one guy slack job right in front of
that
you.
dude.
Guiding bolt, motherfucker.
Do you have another third level you could throw at him? Fucking blow him up.
My other 3rd level.
I'm
I
saying
think you
he's
do-
the
I think
last
you do.
dude, and we're all gonna go back to
Oh,
sleep.
my other 3rd level. Actually, I am gonna use that. I need that because it lasts for 24 hours. Reanimate dead. One of these dead bodies are mine.
Oh.
Oh fuck yeah! All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It lasts
Bring
for
George
24
back.
hours. Let me pull up the spell so I know exactly what it does.
So you get a zombie. I have the
He
stats
is
for
gross
Oh, you do have the
looking, by
stats?
the way.
Fuck
So how do you like control him? Is my actual.
It's a bonus action for me. I can command him. I'll read to you the whole thing.
Read to me.
Okay. If
Like
you
one of
shut
your
the
French
fuck up.
girls.
I'm just kidding. I love you. What the fuck is happening to my internet?
Nothing good.
Tell me to look something up.
Yeah. Is it loading? Yeah, it is loading.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're crushing it.
Give me a few seconds.
Are you able to like make it attack right away?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty. Because I'm gonna drop him in order right after you. So.
Oh fuck yeah.
He'll have an attack because you can just bonus action tell him to attack and then it's his
Yeah,
turn
that's
and
my
then
bonus action.
he'll attack.
Animate dead is what it's called.
I'm gonna find this before he does.
Undead servant, choose a child of bones or a corpse, blah blah blah. Foul mimicry of life, blah blah blah. On each of your turns. Is that funny to you?
Yeah.
Alright. On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature you made with this spell if the creature is within 60 feet of you.
You
Decide
decide
what action the creature will take and where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command such as to guard or defend itself.
Yeah. So you could just say attack that guy and he will continuously attack that
So
guy.
that is that is,
So-
and he lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah. So you guys have
So
a
I'll get
Zombo
him next
buddy.
fight too.
Do you-
Does that mean we all
Wait,
get to
hold
rest
on.
for the night and we'll let this guy?
And then the zombie can
Oh,
watch
isn't
for
it
us.
20? Is it a concentration spell?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
No.
Holy shit!
The zombie's kind of weak, but he's still pretty like.
No, it's nice
Useful.
to have another body.
Yeah. So this guy, it's his turn now. 5, 10, 15, 20. So he gets around.
Hit him. Can
Zombie
I roll
turn.
for him?
Oh yeah, you can roll for him. So he has.
I don't know what his stats are.
He just has. He has a single attack. He's +3 to hit. So roll d20.
We'll just mark that's your Zombo. He's got a hula hoop now.
18.
18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, he hits. So you roll a d6 +1 for his damage.
2.
He's helping.
Still somehow unknowing.
He scrapes his toenails.
Yeah. So he hits that guy for 2 damage.
Crushed it.
That
Count.
does mean that he's probably not catatonic anymore.
No, he is not. But
Oh.
he is real freaked out by his friend attacking him. Which one was this? How did he die? How did he die?
Did
the
I
dude who just
stab him in the
died?
neck?
The Billy exploded
No,
one
yeah,
and turned him into dust.
Oh no, he built. So he. I'll just say he exploded his face.
Yeah.
So this headless guy,
Yeah, that
that
makes
wearing
sense.
this bandolier of knives, is attacking him, and he recognizes the outfit. He's very freaked out. So actually, on that, he. So no, it's not his turn, but.
Chris has been known to lose his head every day.
Curtis, you are
the
up.
guy on that he revived.
Curtis, you are up.
It's back to me. Wow. Okay. So in that case, I guess I will use my bonus action to move my mark onto the only dude who's alive. I was marking that he was your
Yeah,
dude, but
just remember.
there you go. Cool. And I'm gonna sharpshooter. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna blow his shit apart.
All right.
17 plus 4, 21.
-5.
It's plus
Oh.
9 normally.
Okay. Yeah, that hits for sure.
Plus 9 normally.
Yeah, he
What kind
has
of fucking bullshit ass character are you playing?
that ranger shit, man.
+9?
With
You
a
might
plus-
as well not roll.
No, because the first 2 times I rolled a 2 and a 3, and they both missed.
Oh, well, that's fair.
So yeah, you hit him. Do your red damage +10.
All right, so I need borrow D8.
It's fucking +10? God
It's-
damn, I'm not even playing
It's
it.
actually
It's not even
14.
worth it.
What is it plus now?
My zombie did 2
Oh wait, I didn't
damage.
crit. Why am I grabbing 2?
No.
No, it's the 14 because it's the 10 from sharpshooter and the
Oh,
4.
okay. I thought you meant.
whatever.
I thought you meant
Yeah,
your
no.
sharpshooter up.
So 5, 19.
So 19.
The bitch is gone.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's dead.
Alright,
So how do you want to do that?
So he's looking at his buddy going, "What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?" And I just blow off his face as well, so he can match his friend.
Okay, and he
We're a
just
pretty
falls down
sadistic
dead.
group of
You
heroes.
guys
Just an arrow just tears off the front of his face.
They
and he
have
falls
really
down.
bad backstory.
You guys
Yeah,
really just
terrible.
fucked up this entire little section of the forest. Half a little bit's burning. There's like this earth.
I forgot about
There's this crazy earth hole over here that just happened.
Earth hole.
There's just blood everywhere. There's a zombie standing there now.
Oh, you talking about my best friend?
Your bestie. What's your bestie's new name?
Fucking Zombo.
Bombo Zombo.
Where?
Right here.
You like
Water.
vigorously peed all over parts of your leg.
Probably sink.
I guess
Hopefully.
y'all don't know me well. That's a common
Okay,
place.
so you guys absolutely
He
just
pays it
decimated
so
those guys.
We get to take a
Woo!
long rest.
Long rest. And guess who's watching?
I guess.
Zombo.
He's on-
the no
he's on all
heaven zombie is gonna
And
protect
he's
it.
dark vision for 60 feet. Actually.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he
What-
does. He's fucking
No,
Zombo.
he's-
He's a level 3 spell.
So wait, if his commands
He doesn't
guard
need to
though, would he
sleep.
actually wake us up?
He's
Or would he
simple
just
enough.
like try to fight whoever shows up?
Okay, you know what? Tell Zombo that if he starts fighting to somebody to go, so
Gurgle.
now we'll all
It's
know.
becoming a very
If
complex
we hear some
zombie.
gargling noises, it's either Billy or Zombo.
So and what's funny is this guy is he's active for 24 hours, but he doesn't die at the end of 24 hours. He just loses control unless the spell he casts it again.
So like at 23 hours, you should be like, "Hey Zombo, go jump off this fucking cliff."
Yes, basically, or cast the spell again.
Or while we're sleeping next time, he'll come and fight us. Be a
So-
fun little encounter.
Yeah. I like the idea of you just telling him go swim this entire river. He just dies that way.
I got at least one more rest with Zombo.
Yeah, you got.
And he better get his health back.
All right, so can we?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't get hit, so he's full health.
So do we have zombie stand guard then?
Yeah, you can have zombies
allowed?
stand guard.
Yes. Alright.
Everyone long rest.
Damn right.
Everyone long rest.
Guard the whole night too. Zombies don't need no sleep.
Motherfucker.
Guess who's that action surge again?
Action
What is that called?
splurge.
I have a speech impediment.
Where we are? Oh, Neverwinter Wood.
Didn't know which
It's
way
basically
you
the
guys
Kingswood from Game of Thrones, honestly.
Okay.
Kinda is.
So Sean
What's up?
looked it up. It's supposed to be 25 miles for a day's travel.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
obviously we're a bit.
what
over-
he meant to say was 100 miles.
So we can just pretend it was 3 days to the grass because we
Yeah.
didn't encounter anyone till.
Yeah, I would like to keep the scale the same. So we'll just say it was 3 days because I
So
didn't
we
know.
have 71 miles
Yeah.
in a day.
Is and which holds with kind of what he was saying where we stopped a bit short.
Yeah.
And we got a full rest because.
So 71.
So
over
it's gonna
3
take
days.
5 days then. Is that what math is?
Yeah,
for the
I
woods?
believe so,
For the
yeah.
woods.
It's gonna take us another 4 days.
No, another 2 days, right?
No, 25 a day. We've
Yeah.
done.
Are we
We're
not
halfway
changing through the woods?
No,
we're at the edge of the woods.
Oh.
We rested at the edge of the woods rather than going in.
No, we went into the woods.
No, we rested at the edge of the woods. That's why the river's here.
Yeah. So you guys stopped. You guys said you were gonna stop and
I
take
guess
a rest.
we're gonna go along the river the whole way. So what I said.
I
there
thought
doesn't
we
make
took
sense.
a rest and then we went inside and they were like, you can rest or you could push through, and they were like, we're gonna rest.
So you guys
That was
stopped.
at the edge.
You guys stopped in the middle of the field, plains there, and then
That spot.
when you got to the edge of the forest, I said, you guys, it's a 3/4 through the day, and you guys chose to rest there, and that's when the bandits attacked you. So you guys are on the edge. Bandits have attacked you. You wake up fully rested, and it is 5 days basically through the forest. to get to, and then a little bit extra for the plains of Neverwinter.
We
no,
keep
no.
fucking
The
going.
whole way is just under 100 miles.
Oh, so it's 4 hours.
So it's 4 days total.
Okay,
so
4
I
days.
guess,
4 days.
Yeah.
And we sing Tom Bombadil's
When are they
song.
gonna
Yes,
invent
of course.
teleportation?
That we all memorize.
Because Edge of the Woods would be just over
What
3
kind
days.
Go
What
ahead.
kind of druid are you, Jordan?
Go get
What,
I can only teleport 30 feet though.
what kind of druid are you? Like what? Is like
Pretty
sect
good.
or
It's
something?
a whole movement.
Moon.
Circle.
Moon.
Moon,
druid.
circle of the moon. We just changed that today.
Yeah, the circle of the lands.
Luckily, the moon exists on all worlds.
There we go.
What?
And you are
Oh, like
Elf.
universe,
What, makes it
like
go
on
away?
Earth.
Hi, elf.
Hi,
Not all
Elf.
planets.
How are you? No? No? Okay.
Dad
You
joke.
see our moon
Buddy,
from
Elf,
Mars
what's your
if you
favorite
look hard
color?
enough.
Well, you can see anything from
Death
anywhere
and
if you look hard
destruction.
enough and can see through things.
Can see through things.
Okay. All right.
Let's get to running.
So you guys, okay? It is now. I mean, we've only been going for a few hours, but it is
loot the
9 now.
bandits at all? Do they have any money?
Oh yeah, you can search them real quick.
I have sex.
Everyone
with
can do
one
an
of
investigation check.
One of the bodies?
them.
Now you can feel up your best
Not
friend
good
and see if
enough.
he's got anything.
Alright, I
13.
feel up, Billy.
Goodness. Oh, that's a 7. I thought it was a 1.
Let's do 7.
17.
Oh shit, I have really good. Is it
Oh,
investigation?
What is it?
Investigation.
Investigation?
All I got was 11.
Oh.
Got a 13.
My investigation is I can't read.
Well, that's
I
intelligence.
literally-
Oh, you're all negative 1. So 10.
All right. What did you
17.
get? You got a 17.
11
I'm gonna say.
10.
What else? No one else had like above a 15 besides Billy, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna say you find 5 gold.
Woo!
Woo!
I share it
some
with.
horse.
Oh, fuck. I'd keep it to myself.
So make sure you add 5 gold to your thing.
Didn't find shit over here.
Oh, nothing. I just blew this guy's face up.
Me too.
I'm gonna say the wood is wet enough that fire just goes out, so you don't burn down all of
Yeah,
the
thank
winter
you.
wood. It is in a location
Doing
of.
Sherman's march to fucking Neverwinter.
Yeah, I thought we were
So this.
salt burning and salt in the earth.
So you guys are following the river. I'm gonna say it's kind of like this, where it's got a little bit of an edge where there's no trees, and you can make your way through that. Okay, so it is 9 o'clock. We haven't been going that long, but we'll give everyone a chance here to like say we call it maybe, or okay.
Playing until like
Keep playing?
10, 30.
Everyone's good to continue?
Yep. All right.
We must trudge on.
Trudge on through the buck. So, actually, this forest is home to a circle of the, or not a circle, a sect of the Circle of the Moon Druids.
Oh,
Just read my history.
She's
a little
gonna
bit.
give us elven rings.
Jordan does actually know this wood better than anybody. You are able to navigate this. I'm going to say at full speed. I was going to cut it a little bit, but and you know that this wood is generally clear of most bad things because of your circle's protection. They kind of clear out all the goblins and nasty boys that are try to live here. But you do know that sometimes there are those kinds of things.
You know, you say there's nasty boys, and all I can think of is Jet and Jackson now. Oh, you nasty boys.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you guys travel here. Alrighty then.
Alrighty
I'm gonna say gotta see if he keeps the zombie active.
I just gotta roll for that answer.
I'm sure he does.
Because he has to blow a level 3 spell slot to keep him up.
I mean, as long as we're traveling through the
At the
woods,
end,
like we'll get a
every
long-
day.
extra rest.
we'll get
Every
a
day,
long
yeah.
rest,
So I'm gonna just say you guys
Yeah.
go through.
We'll
pretty
keep
much.
zomboing.
Well, it depends if he wants to waste this level 3 slot or not.
Well, if he spends it right before he sleeps, then he's cool with it, right?
You won't do nothing with Zombo. Zombo's mine.
Yeah.
So no, but he already used 2 of his, so he could do that, but he already used 2, so he can't do it again.
Wait, he already used. What do you mean he already used 2?
The greed and then the zombie was 2, 3, level 3 spell
Right.
slots.
Yeah, but
So
we
he
just
slept
long
though.
rested.
Zombo stayed watch. He got it back, right?
Okay. So all right, I guess you could play the system like that. So you pretty much have your Zombo permanently. As long as you end the day with a level 3 spell slot available, you can have zombie
Right.
pretty much alive.
Because the long rest gives it back to him, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's just until we basically get to like where we're actually going to be doing long combat, like traveling and then sleeping every night.
Yeah. So you
I
guys
would keep healing Zombo when you could fight Zombo. How about that?
I like.
You know what would be cool is you can have like if you have extra level 3 spell slots, you could just let Dorian beat up on him until he dies, and then you just bring him back.
Right. That's true.
Ooh, can I practice?
Dorian dying,
It
right?
just gets
Zombo
worse
ain't
and
gonna
worse
die
and
to no
worse.
fucking bitch to work.
More decrepit every time.
Yeah, losing more and more meat. Eventually, he becomes a Skeletor instead of a zombie. So you guys,
Fucking, I'll roll against you all day.
you guys.
If I kill it, can you reanimate the same one?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna end up with no level 3 spells by the time we get to a fight.
So.
But it's okay. I want it.
Alright, let's go here.
Can we go to Icewind Dale? Just.
We'll freeze to death!
We're going to Neverwinter.
Neverwinter Nights?
Yeah.
I played that game.
In the summer. So we're running? Are we awake now?
Yeah, so you guys are traveling through the forest
Yeah.
pretty easily. Jelly knows the way pretty well.
Woo, thank you, Jelly.
Yeah.
So,
She's a druid motherfucker.
She goes,
She is one with the
fucking
force.
go. You're a
I
circle
know.
of the moon druid.
She's one with the damn forest. Okay.
all right. We'll have a zombie roll
Woo!
a perception check.
Oh,
Can I roll it?
Yes. You
Fuck
have
yeah.
a.
Oh my god.
I assume he has garbage perception.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty terrible. I want to say it's -3.
Nah, he gets mine. Plus.
No.
it doesn't.
Plus 7.
Plus 9.
-7 it is.
Perception's intelligence, right?
It's wisdom.
Is it?
No, it's,
Yes,
is it?
perception is
I
a
got-
wisdom.
I have
Okay,
negative.
investigation.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Okay, so he actually
Mine's just
has
not 'cause
only
I'm not
-2 instead of -4.
Oh, that's great.
So just let's go.
-3 was the average.
Let's go to the roll for it.
Can I know beforehand what I'm going for?
No.
Nah, that's fair. So, 5.
Oh, he hit the paper win.
Ah, that's the paper's fault.
Your sense works. Alright,
Oh,
so-
19!
So actually -2, so
Trying to help you
that's
out, you
17.
failed.
So he is just like walking around the camp. Doesn't notice
God,
anything.
stupid
He
fucking
has a really
Zombo.
hard time with his head that is not there.
Yeah.
But the magical sense that he has, he's been imbued with, allows him to see his surroundings. But
You don't see shit. I
he
get
doesn't
it.
see shit.
I get it. Fucking
what's gonna happen
useless
to
ass
King?
Zombo. Kill him.
But you guys
Do it,
go through
dwarf.
the night, and nothing happens. You use your spell slot before you went to bed, so your zombie's still there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you guys just
That
make it
was-
through the forest pretty easily. Knowing having the guide of a druid of this area helps a lot.
So third night, we're now at the edge of the woods on the other side?
So yeah, I'm gonna say you guys. So you camp at the edge of the woods on the end of the third day or fourth day, right? Was it
Third day in the
Fourth
woods,
day.
the fourth day I'll go to Neverwinter.
Okay, so yeah, you're near the edge of the woods, end of your third day. You just take camp here. I assume you're just gonna go straight to Neverwinter. I don't know if you guys want to talk at all about your journeys, about Zombo,
I want to
Why
talk
did you
to.
guys come to?
I want to talk to Jelly.
Jelly.
The place we were at.
Hey, pretty lady.
Roll for your flirt.
I'm totally
I rolled an 18.
I summon demons!
My character sheet, I'm oblivious to flirt.
Jelly rolls a perception check. It's -5.
I've been 5 to picking up signals.
Don't we all?
Dwarf gets sad.
Dwarf twice again, more like.
Why is my notes not loading?
Dwarf has a +7 to. Why are you not picking up what I'm putting down?
I summon demons. 8 of them.
And you're all just playing.
And I
poker.
attack all of my friends!
Oh, God.
Except for
Yeah.
Honey. Honey and
Zombo.
me are pretty chill.
Zombo is here to fight.
Zombo's just still wandering around. I'll leave him be chill.
Fucking better let Zombo be. He's innocent in all
He
of
is.
this.
He is. I already killed
He's
him
got
once.
no fucking head.
Killing him twice is just
Oh.
me.
Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
Isn't it cute?
It's so adorable. I didn't even know these existed.
Oh, 17 is already better than anything I rolled with this one.
You could blow it and roll
Um,
a better number.
Blow it and roll
if you guys are just gonna
Here's
camp
Deke
again,
in his pants
that's just gonna call it there. You guys go to sleep. Zombie stands guard again. Do you want to roll with his -2?
Yeah, I wanna roll. Also, we should get rolls for Nate. Technically, technically,
He's the
still
zombie.
part of the party.
Did you name the zombie Gojira?
What does that say? 5. So he's got a 3. So
I assume that passes.
zombie
Zombo.
Zombo's walking around,
Fucking get his name right.
doing his grunting, gurgling actually, and yeah, through his neck hole.
Right.
It's very tasty. He's actually smelling a lot worse. It's been like 3 days through a hot forest near a volcano. He's not smelling great.
I mean, neither do I.
So
It's just discord.yetigamer.com.
Oh,
Discord.yetigamer.com.
that's what it is. Okay.
so you, it is early morning. You guys are like early morning, still dark out before dawn, and you are all awoken by a sound of a pole arm hitting some rock on the ground loudly as someone jams into the ground.
I summon
missed
demons.
Zombo, you're not fucking doing your job, bro.
Zombo's just like
Zombo
over
is
here.
gurgling at you right now, so fucking get some respect.
Times
Zombie,
when we get molested in our sleep in the woods.
Well, that's my fault.
so I assume you wake up, everyone.
Yeah.
So
I go Zombo!
I continue to
Zombo
I
is
rolled
like
to piss my pants.
Zombo is like off somewhere else, like kind of near the river, just like
Just trying to drink
like
with
trying to
his
fight.
lack of a mouth.
There's a fish in there and he's trying to fight it.
He was gurgling from a fish. That
Or
makes
like a little
sense,
hermit crab or
actually.
something.
Probably should not
And
give him well-defined
a turtle that's handily avoiding his punches. And you awake to 2 mounted, what look like guards. They're armored. They have big, long pole arms. Pole arms are like spears with axes on the end of them.
The cops in this world are more like Mounties than Bobbies.
Yeah, you're right.
So they
fuck us up.
they do have what you know to be the crest is the right word. Crest of Neverwinter on their armor. It's not super heavy armor because it does look like they travel around, guarding the outskirts of the Neverwinter territory. And
wait.
they see your
Can I talk to him?
yes, and they see. No, they're gonna talk to you in a second.
Oh,
They
okay.
see your
Guys.
very
They-
colorful group, along with a
Is that a
zombie.
racial
Is that a
joke?
racial-
Yes, it is a racial thing.
Oh, okay.
What color? Actually, you are colorful. What color are you?
I'm green.
She's
Toaster
like
bot,
purple,
toaster.
right? Tieflings?
She can
Yeah,
be purple or
they're
red, I
purple.
think,
Oh.
or blue. You can be blue too.
Well, and you're green.
Whatever's the most arousing
I have
for Neverwinter
nothing
guards.
I
You,
care
so you
Oh,
that's flavor.
I
You
pick
can
my
just
skin color.
Yeah, you
you
decide
can
what
pick
you
whatever you
want.
want.
Purple,
What
red,
color
or
do you
blue?
want to be?
How do I choose?
Yeah,
You tell us out
just
loud.
do it mentally.
Yeah.
Ignore the fucking. Ignore this.
Imagination.
Actually, you can add that. It's under additional details.
Yeah.
Well, red feels like a cop-out answer, so I'm gonna go.
Like there's like like you do any shade, so like violet to darker blue, to
Lightish
brighter
red.
red.
Yeah,
How about pink, like you are in real life?
I mean, what is that?
Pink is white. Is that
Whenever, okay, what crayon did you use to draw people as a kid?
That's the
Oh
true
my
question.
God.
Well,
Peach. I just didn't fill them
burgundy
in.
is where my head's at, so I'm
Okay,
how
they're
rich you
like a
and how
dark
burgundy.
burgundy.
Okay.
All right. So actually colorful, light green, Voldemort-looking guy. So they bang on the ground, startle you guys awake, and say, "What are you doing here?" On the edge of the. Hey, I'm awake. I'm awake. And they are questioning you about why you're sitting on the edge of this forest with a zombie.
Look, that's my pal.
Just hanging out.
So fuck right off.
Are you a necromancer? What? How did you come to obtain this pal of yours, this headless pal?
You ever heard of a god? All right, I got a god for a pal. So,
But I
it's gonna
thought the
work
zombie
out.
was the pal.
We're
You have a
trying to
lot
be
of pals
friends
here. What's your god's name again?
Fucking Christ. I know, I keep trying to say Mikolash. Misha Cow. Misha Cow. Goddess of healing.
Mystical.
He goes, oh, okay, you immediately die.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like
Is your
one of
god
the main
mystical?
ones.
The guy who did Shake It Fast. Is that it?
My god is the guy who did Shake It Up.
I can't believe that god gives you like a zombie summoning spell. Okay, whatever.
You're bringing him back from the
I
dead.
think he's doubting me right now.
No, it's I don't do
You give him
that. It's just weird that the loving.
I know, I
feeling one.
shouldn't get necromancy spells as a cleric. That's weird.
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm
kinda
going
weird.
with
There's
it.
there's like death gods, which would make more sense, but like these okay. But anyways,
I am the death.
what is your business in Neverwinter?
We're trying to find one of the leaders of the world.
Yes. Bring us to your leader. Persuasion check.
What
11.
We are very important
He's a
business people
Martian.
in a very important business meeting.
I've never seen a very important business dwarf not tuck in his.
What's
Rest
the state of
rooms.
Neverwinter right now? How's Neverwinter doing?
I'm asking the question here.
There.
Why do you
Fucking
wish to
asshole.
see our leader? What business is this you are speaking of?
We're trying to save the world. So,
Yeah.
we just need to talk to some
You ever heard of
people.
Istus?
I can do something with that information.
You ever heard it? It's names one of the gods.
You
Yeah.
ever heard of the big god? That's our champion.
It's like look at it as somebody in the US being like, you ever heard of bacon? Yeah, I'm aware of bacon, man.
So, kind of getting incoherent answers here because you guys actually don't know what you're doing either.
No, we don't actually.
What
But
do you
shit.
want us to be doing? Leaving?
So-
Going
So
somewhere
there, saving the world, but you said you were trying to sell
We have
something.
a very particular set of skills.
Okay. Look.
Are you gonna speak entirely
I'm from the
with
next town over.
We're just
We're
trying
going
to
to
get drunk.
Neverwinter on personal business. Lead us the fucking way.
We're just trying to
We
get trash
were
in
told
a new
that
city.
we might be able
It's
to
fine.
assist
Don't
the
you
leaders
have
of the
charisma?
world. We're making
Yeah,
our way
that's
to
my
go find
charisma.
one of the leaders of the world. And they'll know what they want us to do.
I'm sure there's tons that people could want you to do.
Dwarf killed.
Dwarf killer. How, you guys crossed through this forest. Why didn't you take the road?
It was
We're
quicker.
trying
I
to
don't
get
know
here
if
as
you
quick
know
as
math,
possible.
but the quickest.
Dwarf, you don't know math.
We had a
Dwarves say
druid.
straight line better than Kirby line.
There you go. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say that's what you said.
Roll
okay.
for brevity.
So you're coming. So you're coming from the west, I gather.
From the east. West.
Oh no,
from
east.
the
Yeah,
ocean.
sorry. Yeah.
Are you not familiar with the bastard of Longsaddle?
There's a reason they call me Longsaddle too.
I come from the
They say I don't know what
What the fuck you're talking about?
Okay, so well,
This is so fucking unhinged.
you guys this is rather suspicious. You're just coming through the forest to save the world, but
You sound
also
like a
help our
cult.
leaders and also sell them things.
Wait, who said we were selling them shit?
I think you did something about business.
Oh, you said we're on a business mission.
Okay. I
But-
am a servant of God.
Which guy?
All of
Fucking
them.
movie quotes. We're on a mission from God. We're like 4 movie
Look,
quotes.
These guys, the guy.
Mishakal is my boy.
So he does see the Mishkal is one of like the accepted god, like the not because
Lucky
she's a
bird.
nice god,
A
a goddess of healing and all that.
Yeah.
So and he recognizes. I assume you have some kind of crest or medallion or something you wear on your arm or
It's
your
a
neck.
blue infinity symbol.
Yeah. Oh yeah, saw it on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, cleric.
Oh shit.
These.
Is he not gonna Zombo?
Zombo's weird, but you said it's yours specifically and not one of these devil people, then he's gonna eat it a little bit, take it a little hard.
You do know he's only
Sure.
half
If it
human,
was
right?
mine, yeah.
See?
I don't
And
think
that's
they're-
why I'm going on my own adventure.
I don't think these guys aren't like won't be. They're from Neverwinter. Neverwinter is
Neverwinter's got fucking
a
everything.
diverse city, but like tieflings and what the fuck you are? You're a new
Bird,
species
bird.
actually, so you kind of look like nothing to them.
Yeah. I actually
What's it
think
called
people
again?
like me.
A Verdan.
Verdan.
Like
He's
I
got
have
high
like
charisma.
I have like advantage on wisdom and charisma checks.
Oh,
and
do you?
stuff
Okay,
like that.
so
Like,
maybe
people-
there are a few of you that
people
I've
are
seen
into me.
before.
Pretty sexy.
He's just gorgeous.
yeah.
He is a pretty goblin.
Yeah.
They're attracted to this
They're
goblin.
like, oh shit!
Um,
I never knew I could be
all
so
right, cleric.
sexually attracted to a goblin.
You are
I did.
They got me some stuff.
you guys are quite a ways from the path here, but because you are a cleric of Mishkal, whatever, is that close? Yeah. I'll let you pass. You guys look harmless enough, anyways.
Oh, honey.
Don't bring that zombie. I don't know how you got him. Dispose of him before you come to the city.
I weep so
We have to kill the
I weep
guards.
so
as I put down
Do
my
you by chance have
You
a cart or
command-
extra horses if you want to?
I command
Assist us
him
in
to
the
take
town.
his own grave.
These are just two guys on horses. They're just riding.
That
So they
fish.
don't
Does
have-
Command him to
know
punch
you
the
guys
fish
are
with
out
his
here?
face, and then just hold it there.
I mean, they know we're on patrol, but we do patrol a large area.
We have a
That is
horse.
a very specific question, sir. I'm not sure I like that. And they kind of tense up a little bit, kind of have the horses.
Look at the charisma on this motherfucker.
No, he's trying to kill. He's asking if he can kill them and take their horses.
Oh, wait a second. All right, we all take their horse.
So these
I've got
guys.
a guy that could reanimate you, and we could bring you back.
No, just we fucking follow them to Neverwinter. Fuck's sake.
So they're
Well, yeah,
they're
are
not
they-
gonna go to Neverwinter.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're
They're
patrolling.
patrolling.
They're patrolling
Oh,
the
right,
area around.
Okay.
So basically, it's
so
a
we
big.
continue our fucking
So
journey.
yeah, so
Okay.
so
I'm
you
trying to see if they had a cart that we could like
We ain't gonna have
we
shit.
could ride in. with.
no,
Yeah,
so
dragging
unless you want to
extra
try to
shit around
fight
on
them and steal their shit,
No.
then
No.
these guys are gonna leave you alone.
And we're
Don't
gonna
say
leave them
continue our
alone.
journey, okay? Because we just lost a valuable friend.
Well, you haven't lost them yet. It's up to you what you want to do with them. You guys haven't
told
lost.
me to get rid of Zombo.
I mean, I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
it's-
have to tell us exactly
Alright.
how we're getting rid of him. What is he gonna do?
He's digging his own goddamn grave.
Kristen,
and
Oh
then-
my gosh.
You're smelling so much over on your fucking
At least
legs.
it's water.
Oh, it's water.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that
You're
is
fine.
really good.
You're fine.
So,
It's not spilling booze everywhere.
It's the-
so when you
What's it on the floor?
Shut the fuck up.
We're still in the middle of the woods. woods,
Y'all
though,
just
right?
distracted
You guys are at
zombos
the edge of the
wait.
woods. I just.
Alright,
I don't,
he's
you guys are
gonna
at the edge of the
bury
woods.
himself
I
alive.
put you guys
Other
through.
end.
That is
Yeah, on the
really
other end of the
dark.
woods,
Okay.
closer
Well,
to
he's
Neverwinter.
already dead.
You know what? I feel bad for him.
I do too.
So the guards.
I feel bad
I
for
think
me.
I-
This is my best friend.
So you guys don't have to get rid of him. The guards told you to get rid of him. So the
I
guards.
think it's in our best interest.
Okay,
Let's disguise
I'm
him.
putting a hood on him.
He has
So
no
he
head.
looks. I'm putting
Does
a
he
little.
move like a
Okay,
zombie
a movable rod on his neck to be the exact shape of a head.
Wait, you
Put
can't.
a hood over. Shut the fuck up.
Rod isn't an immovable balloon. It doesn't inflate.
Could
So-
you put him on honey?
Look, I
like,
didn't
drape
press
him
the
over
button.
and cover
I'm just
him
putting
up?
the rod on his neck.
Yeah, but it's still gonna just be
People,
a
people
can.
got
Keep talking and
additional.
put the
wait,
rod
hold
on your
on.
neck too.
Somebody got additional armor. We could dress him up in some of our good armor, like
He
put
still
a.
has no fucking head.
You could put a helmet on.
Yeah, like, I mean, we could
like
use
this
the-
strap.
Nobody got a helm, did they?
I don't. You guys might have. You guys have like general
You
like.
can take my helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You guys-
so-
Look, I got a pillow.
Okay, so this is
Pillow,
where you use your
helmet.
movable rod. You jam it down his neck and you just put a helmet on top of it.
all right. So.
It's gonna like
Done.
wobble around, but it's
Sixth member of the party.
Jesus Christ.
So
Honey and I keep
Strong.
our distance.
So.
Oh,
Okay.
he's the seventh member of the
Um,
party, actually.
So he does smell very bad, but
Hey.
he does look like not a straight zombie. He walks kind of weird, but he just looks drunk, I guess.
Makes sense.
That's just like me.
We are in a big city, though. He's not
so-
gonna stick out.
So he will smell him though, and that could be an issue eventually.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be decaying. It's already been 4 days.
Yeah, he does not smell great right now.
Neither do
So-
I. When's the last time you
Can we
showered?
bleach him?
Every day we're in a river.
Do we fast forward to town? Is that
No,
what
no,
happened?
we're not
God
fast
damn
forward.
it.
We
Okay.
fast forward through the forest. So when you
Where
guys
are
look,
we?
you're
We
guys
were
are
at the
right
edge of the
at
forest.
right at the corner where the river meets the forest and the plains right there in the north side
Cool.
of it. So you guys are right there. So you guys walk out to this basically farmland here. You guys know that in the north that crops don't really grow, but here it seems like they have crops growing. Like it was somewhere more south. You do know because of the volcano, but you also know because of the what Neverwinter specializes in, which is weather magic. Their magical branch. This is common knowledge, so you guys just know that. So throughout you walking there, there's farmhouses with farmland. There's might be a little hamlet or something. You're walking through. If you wanted to try to talk to people for some reason, test out your disguise of the zombie that you're keeping along
It's
with
probably
you.
a good idea.
Um,
For you, to stay, you and him to like walk past a bunch of people and see if somebody points out he's a fucking zombie in a small town.
Look, we're both drinking heavily.
Okay. He's a
look
drunken
fine.
priest.
Not a priest, cleric.
Cleric, priest kind of thing.
Yeah. It's
Mayor of the. Okay. So you guys walk through. If you want to stop and talk to anybody, you can. Just let me know. But otherwise, we're just gonna get to town.
Yeah, I think
Get to
we're all the
town.
way to Neverwinter.
yeah,
we're
we're
out.
inside the city.
Definitely an observer.
So we gotta find the leader. So we gotta what? Go towards City Hall.
Everyone else is bad.
Yeah. Let me. Neverwinter is a massive city.
Huge.
So
Massive.
I don't think you're just gonna be able to get up to talk to the leader. Just
of the city.
I've gotta talk to you.
There are 23,000 people.
Is this some
So
sort of game, you know?
Kind of.
See my face?
Dang.
Smiling? Happy? Sweet
sorry.
and young?
Yes.
All I know from
So
Neverwinter Nights is
most of
has
this general
prison.
information you can see is
Oh.
you
What
can
was
just
the
take
population?
this, but the like rulers and stuff are
23,000.
not that.
Oh, it's
Well,
Could be.
at that year it was.
at that time. it was-
23,000
At
in
that
medieval
time it was
times
big.
is
Okay.
huge.
Yeah, it's a huge city.
Okay.
It's multicultural. Mostly of the
They accept half elves.
mostly of the I forget what it's called. The races that are like fiends. What is that called?
Fiendish.
No, because she's not a fiend. Because they're of
tieflings?
fiends. It's like under like goblins and
Oh,
the
urchins?
Underdark.
under people. I don't know what it's called, but
Untouchables.
I think urchins.
they are less
That was a
common
joke.
here than the rest of the races: dwarves, elves, humans, those kinds of things. So I have to find my thing. I have so many notes. Okay.
Sorry.
Whose fault was that?
Sorry. That was me. There's the baby one. Another baby one.
I fucking love salt and vinegar.
Dude, salt vinegar chips are the best chips.
Damn right.
Jordan just denied him.
There's just like a
What's
lot
wrong
of
with
shit.
you? Alright, so we're in Neverwinter now. Yeah, boy.
Yar. Okay. So
Go
you
fuck shit up.
you
We
go.
start a fire.
You follow. You eventually happen upon a road, and you follow. There are other people heading towards Neverwinter. It is a place to be. So you kind of fall in line with the other caravans that are heading towards the city. You eventually reach the gates. There are some guards there. They are not exactly checking people. They're just there in case some scuffles happen. So I am gonna roll a perception
Zombo
check.
gets through.
Once again, Togan and Honey keep their distance.
For the zombie, I'm gonna put it at 15, and I'm gonna give a guard +2 to his perception.
Oh man.
So he, one of the guards.
He rolled a hard 17
Yeah,
plus.
so one of the guards doesn't know exactly where it's coming from, but definitely smells something dead. Hella dead. 4 days in the hot sun. 5 days almost in the hot sun. Rotting.
Oh man.
But he can't tell where it's coming from. He knows it's there. And he's starting to kind of stop like caravan. So he's downwind. So in front of you, he's starting to kind of like stop caravans and kind of like look into carts and stuff.
Alright, Zombo, give us
No.
back your
We
gear.
find a
No
flower
way.
shop and then we just layer Zombo and flowers.
That's a good idea.
I mean, you could tell him to just wait out here and then come out later if you wanted to.
Tell him to attack the first
I
caravan.
want all of our gear.
I
Zombo
mean-
might not make it out there, so.
So I think the only thing really valuable you gave him is the immovable rod.
Well, that's coming back into my pocket.
So
So
now
you
he
guys
has
kind
no
of,
head for sure.
You guys kind of break off. You're a little ways away, so you can break off without too much causing you to gain attention from anybody.
You should just set him loose in the town. See if he bites people.
He literally, it's gonna be
He
hard for him
will.
to bite without a head.
I mean, he does he swings and claws and stuff. So I don't know. What do you want to do with
That's
this
what I
guy?
do. I'm getting my movable rod back, and then he is gonna stand there and fucking wait for me.
Okay, he's literally gonna stand in one spot right there and just
Damn
wait.
right he is.
This will not work.
I'll see him in 3 sessions from now when we finally.
I gotta remember that too. I'm gonna forget.
In 24 hours, he fucking will start attacking random motherfuckers. If nobody notices there's
Well,
a dude
that's
without,
probably for the best, ain't it?
if nobody notices there's not a body without a head just standing in fucking town
Well,
within
you
4
can
minutes.
tell him to like kind of hunch or something, and like so it doesn't look the headlessness looks a
Oh,
little
no, I
less
want him
obvious.
proud.
Stand with your stump against a wall so people think your head's stuck in it.
There you go.
Alright.
See, that's a good call.
Raspberries are my favorite fruit. I don't think I've had raspberry. That's why when I was
Raspberries
holding it, I
aren't
was
fruit,
like, this
they're
smells
berries.
very good, and it smells like something I might start drinking if I
I should start drinking raspberry White Claws.
White claws are very good. I enjoy
White
them.
claws are delicious.
So
Magically
zombie,
delicious.
Zombie just
Thought you-
stays there, I
yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Really?
White
And
Claw,
low
the
calorie.
white girl drink.
And
Please give us money.
See, everyone drink.
so you guys fall back. Zombie, I guess, kind of like just stands there. He puts a
Not zombie.
Zombo. He puts an arm up like this, kind of like pretending like he's
Just
holding
casual.
his
Just
head.
holding the bag.
He's holding the hood up, and he fucking just stands there, I guess.
Is he at least in like the shade?
Nice.
So he doesn't like.
Chris, where is he? Is he in the middle of the fucking street? Where's he at?
He's in the
He's on the
flowers.
side of the road and he's fucking waiting for it.
I'll say he's leaning against a tree like this, with his holding his hood up.
He looks like a mysterious
You should
ranger.
do it from inside the robe.
Oh yeah, leave the one arm hanging. Okay, I like that too. Yeah, he leaves a sleeve hanging, but he puts his arm in through like this, and he like puts.
It's like a sock puppet.
Yeah.
He's sock puppeting himself.
Yeah, he sock puts
He's also smarter than the rest of us, alright?
Zambo's just like this with a fucking bag over it.
That's hilarious. Okay, you guys entered the city. Is there a map of the city on there? I think there might be.
There is a Neverwinter Nights. It's got a big prison.
6-pack? Oh.
That's what I remember from Neverwinter Nights.
Which one?
$9.99.
Oh shit.
Is
there,
there
like-
city?
This one's 1491. This one's 1479. So which one? Are you
Let's
newer?
do the newer one.
Okay.
Oh, this is 12% alcohol and
Yeah, because it's based
Ah.
around tiny ass.
I'll find that map elsewhere.
And it's great
Yeah.
because they keep you hydrated too.
Um,
Water.
So Neverwinter is this massive city up on the edges of the
Yeah.
something sea. I can't remember.
I thought you were just gonna stop after another wake up.
Big. I think the word's big. Big C.
Is it really?
No.
I mean, fuck, I don't know. Sword Coast.
Yeah.
See?
Wizards of the Sword Coast, motherfucker.
Wizards of the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
More power. Yes.
A little better.
So we walk in from the east,
With water. That's
We're walking in
Yeah,
this
and we're
river.
south of the river, or are we
South
north?
of the river. I would say probably south because the tower's on that side.
Okay,
So
so we're coming
either.
into
I'm not really
nondescript
sure what
suburbs.
alcohol's in this,
Yeah, so
actually.
you're basically walking in to
Here.
the entrance of the city. Yeah, you're coming in over there somewhere.
But now I feel like
Um,
I've grown out of tequila.
There's this if you actually pull up that other tab, the first tab, you can see the how it kind of lays out. Scroll all the way to the top of that section, the left section. No, sorry. It has a picture of how it looks.
Oh, you want this?
And I
Sorry.
woke up to
Yeah,
like
I had
the group.
that.
Just click that right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I had it up. When you
Yeah,
first
right
asked.
there.
Yep.
So this city is kind of up on a hill, and on top of this hill is this huge tower. It's bisected by a river.
Yeah.
This city is extremely busy. It is a merchant city. There are
Nice about
all kinds of things here.
I don't know. I
So
don't really want to black out, but
when you enter this area, you kind of enter into a
interesting stories.
mini market kind of thing where people who just enter the city drop off goods, trade immediately to try to leave quickly. But farther in,
Why are they trying to leave quickly?
they're trying to
'Cause
get their
you're
money
here.
and leave.
Oh.
And so the southern side is more of a like the less fortunate people. So you say the other side of the tracks, the other
Slummier.
side of the river. Then the northern side, it's a city, so it's got its dangers, but it's also got its benefits. So there's a lot here. Obviously, there's the castle you guys can try to just go to. There is the markets, the one you're in currently, and then there's one further in and north. And then there are the where you can go to like the barracks kind of thing, where the guards / army are housed. And yeah, I mean, what are you guys trying to do? There's a lot here I could just talk about, but
I want to go to the House of Knowledge. I feel like if this is like a very
Okay.
like smart city, like they might be able to point us in the right direction. Like maybe
Donde
they,
está la biblioteca?
so just from your exactly, where's this damn library?
I definitely want to go to the library too.
Okay, so we can.
Where's
we
the
can do
brothel?
it. So there's lots of that.
Where's the
so,
dueling
Yeah,
center?
Where's the bar?
so you guys know, like I said, the mundane. There's a mundane and magical section of the government. I'm going to say the castle, the big tower, is the mundane.
Castle Never?
Yes, the big tower in that one picture. It is where the Lord of Neverwinter would be, and the.
They actually have a dragon?
I don't think there's actually a dragon here. Where is the dragon?
I think that's probably the name.
That's a
of-
name.
We set fire to every building.
Winged Wyvern. That's probably a hotel.
Okay,
Of some sort.
I'm
And
gonna
then
go
the tower
towards
on the
Castle
right.
Never.
Okay,
That's
so you guys are. We can go to both. We can do the. We can walk towards the House of Knowledge, which is going to say is a building that the magical government
I've
uses.
read Game of Thrones. The House of Undying is a bad place.
So,
Zombo would be happy there.
is there any? So we want to go to the castle. We want to go to the House
I'm
of
going to the
Knowledge, which is basically the
castle.
I
library.
say Castle is House of Knowledge is on the way.
Yes.
So we'll
the
stop at the
spiritual
House of
ones-
Knowledge so Dwarf can investigate the House of Knowledge on our way to the castle.
So yeah, and it's also getting towards nighttime too, because you guys stopped. Basically, you woke up near the edge and you walked pretty much all day. So some things are not going to be open, like government stuff.
Then we should find an inn
You
somewhere.
can go. You can still go to the House of Knowledge, but just letting you know that time of the day.
No, that makes sense. I feel like we should
Okay.
eat, drink, be merry.
Yeah, you guys
Find
could
a
try to do the market. You hit up
has
a
a tree outside of
wyvern.
it.
Has a tree outside of
And
it.
then she was super sweet.
Okay. All right.
Don't feel
Let's
bad.
see
I punished
here.
She punished me.
Oh, God.
Too long.
The drawings are so good.
Can we drop half
Sand
the
castles
of
in the
library
sand?
My favorite was when he just wrote the
Those
word
who are
oops
not
with the
interested.
Zombo.
Goes to
When Zombo was getting
Castle.
caught out.
to get the conversation started.
You stinky
Yes.
down there.
Yeah.
Tabletop
Oh, yeah, we
audio.
haven't had
God,
audio
it's
all
almost
night.
10.
I hope they know what we're supposed to talk about because we sure don't. Hey guy, can you help save the world?
Yeah, no, we should not be so.
Which is why I thought like
Culty.
we could stop at
We should
the
just see what we
the
can do.
library.
Culty, I like it.
Find smart people in there. Tell them talk about our God. Be like, we're told to help. Can you introduce us to?
So, Sean, did I just know
Is
those
it a god
woods
thing?
because of the kind of elf I am, or
The, kind of
or
druid
have I
or-
been here before?
Not the
I'm gonna say you have been here
Culty.
before.
Okay.
It's a type of druid, not your
Okay.
elves.
Let's find a different reason
They
to talk to
the,
them.
they happen to be elves.
Are we?
So you could,
can
if
we-
you wanted to put your backstory there, you could come from there. You
Clearly,
could.
we need
No,
dwarves.
Could I, like, if I go to this library,
That was cool.
maybe I recognize someone and convince them to let me get
So
in
they-
late at
it's-
night?
So it's not it's not Neverwinter. It was those woods.
Oh
specifically.
shit, the hard
Yeah,
druid.
they kind of operate in those Neverwinter
Okay.
woods.
But I haven't been to
Pardon me?
Neverwinter itself,
Oh,
so I don't
shit.
know anybody in this
No.
city.
No, but it is a big
This
city, so
first
you
time
could run
you
into
haven't
somebody
been
possible.
prepared for my lack of charge.
Wrong.
So, okay, I'm gonna say you guys are you're walking towards the House of Knowledge,
Oh,
but you are
I
looking
like
for a
your
tavern
story, Bacon
along the
Bits.
way. There are quite a few options.
Bob
What
Linda
are your
Damn it.
what are you trying to
I should have named my
spend?
character.
sexy.
Do they have sour beer?
Sour beer. I think a lot of them are gonna be pretty sour because they're unfiltered.
I'll show you unfiltered.
But
Some mead.
so you guys don't have a ton of money, and staying in these taverns does cost. Actually, is any of you an entertainer? None of you are an entertainer, right?
Oh, I should have done
Is that
performance.
entertainment?
I
I
can
thought-
put on an
Wait,
archery
wait, wait,
display.
We have really good charisma.
Yeah, you
When
might
I
be able
do it,
to.
we
You might
can
be able
do
to.
That's terrible.
Are you charismatic?
Because entertainers actually get to stay in places for free a lot of times. So, because I'm
Dang
that.
it,
I have
can't.
bad charisma.
Yeah. So
I'm better
What
with
if I,
charisma.
what if I become the tavern's doctor?
Just stare at people.
just
I got +7 to medicine. I'm
just
trying
go
to
kill
do something.
somebody and then raise them dead. Say, hey, I got you a waiter.
Where's your
There we go.
Oh, God, let's not. Bring Zombo. He'll fucking wait all night.
You talking about
Zom
Zom 2?
Zom 2.
It's
fucking-
Okay.
Zom 2 be Zom 1 first.
Zom 1, Zom 2.
Zomb 1,
Yeah.
Zomb 2.
I'm gonna say you come upon a not super nice, but you guys aren't the richest, so you can't afford it. Tavern called Driftwood Tavern. It's gonna be semi-close to the House of Knowledge, so if you guys want to try to do that too, you
Over
can.
this way?
Yeah, I'll say to the left a little bit. Yeah, right around there somewhere. If it becomes necessary that specific location matters, I will map it out more. I actually didn't think you guys would make it all the way to Neverwinter. So
He thought he'd TPK us in the woods.
no. So you guys enter the Driftwood Tavern. It is a It is not too big. It's when you enter, it's got pretty long, like what are they called? Farm hall tables.
Yeah,
Or they're
yeah,
just
just
big
big
long
old family
tables.
table style.
Yeah, family table. 2 or 3 of those across the big room, and then there's a bar in the back, and it's actually pretty busy right now. It is nighttime. People are getting their drink on. So
fellow party members.
We can all share one room.
I'm gonna sleep in the tree.
No, the question is
there's
that
not many trees out
we
there.
are trying to speak with a leader of the world. We
Yes.
believe there's one here.
Yes.
What is our plan of action?
So that's why I wanted to go to the library first, because we can kind of talk to some of the more knowledgeable people there, and we can kind of be like, hey,
Right.
like we're on this quest for this, and like we thought if we just went straight to the castle, they'd think we're crazy people. So we're trying to kind of get an introduction.
So
type.
we're trying to use someone from the library to be our person
oh.
to introduce us to someone within.
Yeah.
Basically, our
Yeah, I mean,
champion.
since this is like a very smart city, like there's a lot of scholars, knowledgeable people. I
And
figure
a
if we
lot
can,
of us are good at persuasion.
yeah, that too.
I'm going
Alright,
straight to the
so-
castle.
Are,
Sneaking.
She's marching right.
You just
Are-
fucking walk
so-
past people.
It's true.
is
We'll
everyone
just, like, show
drinking
up
tonight at this
in the
tavern?
leader's
Yes.
room.
And you, I
I'm
mean,
drinking
No one
heavily.
knows.
don't forget that, tavern people know lots of things, security
Okay, I'll go to
guards.
the
and
tavern,
stuff.
they go to the library. We'll divide and conquer our knowledge information.
well, he was
gathered.
saying we couldn't make it all the way to the library.
You
before it
can,
went
but
night,
it could.
right?
It's nighttime right
late.
now.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
late,
one that
yeah.
we would want to
Right.
talk to is probably
So it's
isn't
already-
there
yeah.
anymore.
So yeah, so you guys can all go to the tavern. You can drink. You can talk to the people there, the tavern owners.
Okay.
Uh,
I talked to a
try to
random dude.
flirt with people.
Hit me up with
I'm
what's
not
going on in
flirting with
Neverwinter.
some
What's the news?
All right, so I'm gonna have.
Slam.
I'll have you two.
I slam 4 pints.
Nice. 4 points. So
Okay.
you are
Fox
wasted.
Goblin.
Are there?
So I'm
there
gonna have
any-
you two talking to. What are you gonna do too?
I was gonna. Are we in the tavern right now?
You are in the
Yeah.
tavern.
Is there anyone that
I'm
looks
also
like
a
they're
halfling.
like a higher class, or like someone that look like they might know what's going on?
This is a pretty
It's a
low
shady-
bar. Not
Okay.
I wouldn't say shady, but not. It's like a
So we're in like a
hole in
dive
the wall
bar.
bar. Yeah, dive bar.
Okay.
I wouldn't say shady though. There are some people that look like they might be guards. There are some
Working
merchanty
class
looking people.
I try to seduce a guard.
Okay, I
Oh,
like it.
yes.
There is the owner. Well, at least
So
the
I hope
bartender
people
up
like how drunk I get.
out there now. I'm gonna say it's a female dwarf. If you want to go talk to her, but you're into this tall elven lady, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You just try to seduce her and take her to a bathroom. That's fine.
You will need to secure runes. They're not gonna let you. They probably aren't gonna let you pass that on the table here. Might, I don't know.
After I talk to her, she
Okay.
won't let me.
Okay.
Whenever my turn comes around, I want to ask random strangers about.
All right, and we'll do
What's
guard
going on?
seducing first because I think it's hilarious.
That's a good
So
point.
I'll say at one end of the tables, there is a group of 3 guards drinking, getting kind of rowdy.
I wait until one of them goes to get another drink. So they have
Oh,
to be
okay.
separate. So
Okay,
it's
you're gonna
better.
get the one going to the bar.
You can't get their friends
This is
talking
an
to them.
expert whore right here.
Oh, it's on the table. That's great.
Clay,
Like,
I know.
Clay.
These are
So
like male
17,
predatory
19,
tactics.
17.
I wait
That
for the
one.
wounded gazelle to separate.
Obviously.
So I'm gonna say one of the guards gets up and goes to kind of makes a motion like getting another round for his group there,
Won't say if he's sexually aroused.
and he starts to walk towards the bar. And you are going to intercept or at least meet him at the bar.
I'm gonna be there at the bar. I'm gonna anticipate where he's going.
Okay.
So he's gonna stand next to me. And
All right, you are pretty stealthily, and he is inebriated, so I'm not even gonna make you roll for it.
I missed something. You're prostituting.
Seducing a guard,
Oh,
just trying to get
seducing,
information, and just trying to have sex with his guard.
And
Whatever works.
Porque no los dos.
whatever Elena
Hey,
wants.
she might get a hey, she's gonna get a room. You guys aren't gonna have a room.
That's
So,
20, she gets all of it.
But I'm gonna
I
have
get
my
a bed
dignity
and
in
no
the
one
morning.
else does.
Put my kitty knife on.
Even he sleeps on the floor.
So this guard is a human man. He
Human
Elena,
wait until she's
alright,
done with
I'm
it.
into human men.
She's into everyone.
To be fair, she had a piece of tapestry that had orc cock on it.
That's
earlier.
true. You're into orc cock,
I don't
human
think she
cock.
discriminates.
Is there a
You
cock
could use your
don't
tail
want?
for like,
extra things.
yeah.
Do you have a tail? Oh yeah, they have tails.
Yes,
okay,
they do.
some because
Tail
dragon
cock.
people don't
Oh,
have
she got tail.
She got so much tail.
tails. So
She about to get a little more tail right
I'll come
now.
with a name
Oh
of
my
this
god, I
guy.
can't.
Just a second, I don't have.
How are you
Guard
feeling about your
seduce
choice to
name.
seduce the guard?
Very good, but
Uh,
never remain coherent.
What's
Are we-
your
are we in a
what's
different-
what's your charisma? Oh.
You.
Are we in a different world
Charisma's not
than we
great.
were?
18. I
Or
do
like a
come
different
here.
plane, a different like.
Yeah, she was just dropping us into shit randomly.
like your world, like you. This
Yeah.
is your world. You understand
Is
this
it
world,
12?
like.
We're all
That
from
includes
Faerun.
the plus
Yeah.
Okay,
one, or
so
is
like
it
the
12
last
plus
campaign
one?
that was not favorite.
What are you talking
correct?
about?
no.
No, but you were dropped into Faerun for your
Oh.
different
Yeah, plus one is
places.
your modifier.
shenanigans that
Yeah,
happen.
so it's-
So
Your
you'll roll
different
and
trials
you do
you
plus
have.
Oh yeah, so that was all unfair. Okay.
Yeah, but
Nah,
the,
It
doesn't
could be
count
some
as
this-
wood we never heard of.
You're
The
not gonna
sanctum-
go
the
based
sanctum
on your
was
charisma.
outside
You're
of-
gonna roll.
kind of time.
Well,
And
like,
your
just there's, like,
modifier
forgotten
is
realms
plus
and,
one.
like,
Yes,
there's,
yes.
like, different planes of existence.
Yes, that's kind of what it was. It was kind of her own little pocket.
That's
dimension.
what it
Someone's
is.
going
That's your
for
stat. Yeah. That's just how you get the plus one. If you were 11, you would have plus
Okay,
0.
so
if you were
I
8,
got a
you
name for
have
this guy.
-1.
So how are you gonna approach this?
Besides what your modifier.
How are you gonna do this? So he's going up there. He's trying to flag down the bartender. So that's what he's doing currently.
So I'm drinking. I'm gonna use my tail and tap him on the shoulder.
On the shoulder that is facing you, or the
He's
other one.
facing, 'cause he's gonna look over. And he's
Okay.
You're fucking good at
What if
this.
you just did the other thing? So he turns to you and noticing that you didn't use your hands to do that because he looks by and he's
Have
like,
you
oh,
ever been with a tiefling?
oh, going right for it. Okay.
Damn, Elena.
So he's a little
It's gonna be so
inebriated.
hot later.
It's so hot later. He's gonna be I don't even know what to do.
Are you gonna let me see?
You know what? I'm gonna let you roll first, and then I'll decide how to react. So I'm gonna give you advantage because he's drunk. But
Sweet.
so you are doing. I don't know what we got. What are even my options?
Does it
here?
sound
Let's see
legal
them
to get advantage
Let's
because
see
they're
them on- Well, I
drunk?
just need to see.
Legal or not, it's what
I
happens.
guess just like persuasion or performance,
This
whatever
is
one you want.
hers. I figured just charisma because I was looking through these. And there's
Persuasion or
nothing really-
performance, either one. So one of those.
Okay, yeah, persuasion and performance are both plus 1, so.
So just
Okay.
roll
And you get advantage.
advantage, yeah.
6, 7.
Plus 1.
So I roll again for advantage. So 13, 14.
So okay, it wasn't too difficult to do this to seduce this guy.
He is inebriated.
He is inebriated and he's not like picky, I guess. And he,
Alcohol made him lower
You mean
his
he's real
standards.
picky,
I mean, I
and
just-
he's lucky to get Elena.
Don't take it personal.
the number to roll was low is what I meant. So this guy's like he turns to you and he's like, no, I haven't, but
You want to find out?
we can change that. And he turns to you, kind of gives up on searching for his drinks, and asks you your name. What's your name?
It's Toaster.
because
Dwarf
your
at the
bun
bar
is
goes
hot.
ding.
Because I got the hot spot.
Okay. Toast.
Roll with advantage. Oh my god.
Toasty. What what's a good a foreign name? What a exotic name.
What a foreign name.
What an exotic
You
name.
sound like you ain't from around here.
Okay. So, my name is Oren Wellspring. What are you up to tonight?
Oh, we're just exploring the city, or I'm just exploring
Oh.
the city. I'm not with
We
anyone.
okay,
no
all right, just making sure.
What do? You look pretty official.
Pretty official.
Watching her cheat on me right in
Yeah.
front of my very eyes.
I am a city guard. I don't know what I guard the.
City.
I guard the one of the bridges going over to the castle. So you could say I'm kind of important. He's puffing his chest.
Have you been inside the castle at all?
Oh.
Talk to some important people.
You know, I brush shoulders with a few important people.
Let him inside the castle. You know what I mean?
Explain it.
Sometimes I get orders to escort people and get to see the inside. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious what the management's like. Have you dealt with anyone difficult, perhaps?
You know, everyone's bosses suck. But
One good dicking gets me in Castle Never.
I think we have it pretty good here in Neverwinter as guards. Pretty peaceful place. Not too much trouble to deal with.
Looks like a beautiful building if you take me exploring tomorrow.
Oh my god. I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. So it's probably.
He's trying to deal with his flustered arousal.
Yeah. So what is happening is he thinks you're gonna sleep with him, but you're asking.
What?
And
No.
but you're asking him to take you to the thing tomorrow.
Hey, I didn't say it was one or the other.
No, yeah. That's me thinking out loud, trying to deal with it. So.
I can't handle it.
So he says, why don't I get us a room and we can do that in the morning.
I'm down if you're
Okay,
down.
all right. I didn't know if you're actually going to go through this. All right, then. Well, he's like, he slaps the bar. It's like, all right, I'll be right back. And he like giddily walks over to his buddies over there, and
He's
they
about to get himself some hot tail.
Talks
Literal
about
hot
the
tail.
tiefling he's about to tail.
literally a hot tail, and he tells them, and they kind of look over you, and they're like, yeah. Real broy. And then
You see how long her tail is?
he
You
comes
know what
back
that
to you, and he's like, I'll get us a room and some drinks, and he orders from the bartender a couple. What are you gonna drink though?
I'll
Beer.
do
Sour
my
beer.
classic sour beer, whiskey ginger.
I was gonna
Whiskey
say
ginger.
White Claw.
Well,
White Claw.
that works.
Okay, you order
Realm.
you order a White Claw, and it comes. He gets a ale, and it comes back in it's a liquor drink, and it looks like it's got a lizard claw in there in the drink, like how they have the scorpions in the tequila. It's fine. It's very strong.
It's a white lizard.
And
Obviously.
So yeah, you can keep talking to this guy if you want to ask him more
Fades to
questions.
black.
Phase, if you can want to ask him more specific questions, you can. But otherwise, we're fading black.
He's drunk.
With one.
Not gonna get much. Get into
Okay,
that.
yeah, he is the city guard. He might not have been telling the truth about exactly what he does, but so
He doesn't even guard the city.
Men lie. Don't act like
You
you're surprised.
Really guard the city.
you can insight check him if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, you've got good insight, don't you?
I have no idea. +2. It's not great.
Oh boy.
Crit fail.
Yo, you believe him, and you're like
Really
super, and you're also super into
You
it.
you have fallen in love.
Like, oh my god, you guard
That's not what I
the
meant.
bridge? The bridge is the whole lifeline of the city.
So you have secured a guard, a guard and a room. I guess you like
Can we all
wave
curl up
off
on the floor
anyone
of
that
that
comes
room?
like, into your party. That
It's like,
comes.
don't worry, guys.
Like
I'll
a-
get some more information tomorrow. I'll see you later.
So you're kind of doing your thing over at the bar, and eventually you're gonna head up. So you wanted to do. You want to talk to? I don't know. I forgot what everyone wants to do.
I drink
wanted
another
to
2
go
pints.
to the House of Knowledge.
That's later.
Well, that's later.
I wanted to talk
I'm gonna
to
go talk
the
to
guy
the
at Castle
bartender.
Never. I don't. Did I have another plan for the?
But, like in the tavern, you wanted. I think. So you want to
I
talk
think
to?
I
the
did
bar-
have a plan, but I do not remember what.
So, yeah, it was a lot
I
of things
know.
happened over here.
A lot of sexual arousal.
So all right, you want to talk to the bartender?
Oh, I
No,
remember.
no,
What do you want to
sorry.
do?
I wanted to talk to random people about the status of Neverwinter. Right
Okay,
now.
so I'll have you roll a I don't know, investigation or perception, whatever you want to do. One of those is better.
Whichever
Roll
one is
percentile
good
and
for
see
me,
how drunk I
which
was.
happens to be
I am
perception, which is
90%.
+7.
Jesus Christ! All right.
So 19.
19. So yeah, you find a
I'm gonna be able to ask you a question.
a very
Shut
talkative merchant. Looks like he knows some shit about the town. And you cozy up to him with your beer and
You mean my cider?
cider, your cider. And I'm gonna have she is a half elf as well. Ooh. And
Connection.
she
Shaman is
so and she I gotta go get a name over here. And
Elf woman.
Elf woman. Her name is.
Hey,
Elf
this is quiet time. Hey,
That's
D&D.
you.
What? You don't like my yelling every 3 seconds?
You've
Alright.
been doing that since you got drunk.
look at the
That was wild.
elf. One of
I
the
got
elf.
drunk when I was 18.
Look at one of the elf
It's
names
just
I just
never
got.
Alright.
Elena.
Really?
Yeah.
Spelled a little bit
It
different.
spelled a little weird, but you
Oh.
know.
And,
you are-
and that's Eliana.
Sure it is.
So
Dad,
so
that
what
was
how do
most
you
interesting
how do you
joke.
approach this
Jelly side like a motherfucker.
person? She's kind of talking to other people at her table, getting some laughs. She seems like a very charismatic individual.
That's not my type.
Well,
Sorry.
Fucking bird!
she's a saleswoman. That's what she does.
Bird!
Oh god.
How do I approach
Stabber.
that?
What up, bitch?
But then heal.
I mean, you could like
Basically, I butt into the conversation.
okay.
So I'm looking as suave as I do currently. So
you walk up
endlessly.
with your cleric armor on, shining brightly in the
looking
candlelight,
beautiful.
looking majestic.
I say hello,
And
fellow Habsy, fellow
can't be-
mulatto
that's
child.
That's gotta be a little racist. You are racist.
I can't be racist if I'm also a half elf.
You literally said you're racist against
Yeah,
yourself.
well, you're prejudiced.
And
To
then
be fair, who the fuck likes half elves?
so so when you walk up, her and the surrounding people are talking about a noble in the city,
So I just
and
listen.
some sort of scandal. Someone has slept with someone else, and everyone's having a big old laugh about it. So you kind of sit down.
I sidle in there.
Sidle in, and she obviously
that is.
sees you and says hello.
I thought it was
It's kind of rare to see a half elf around here.
Name and that
Actually, it wouldn't be.
No.
No.
It's kind of rare to see such a
Dude,
beautiful.
Okay, if she just wants to hit on him, she can make it up if he
No,
if he
I-
looks
I-
like Podunk.
No, I
You'll
got
never
it. I
know.
got it. It's kind of strange to see a cleric in a place like this.
Ooh, I like.
Sorry,
Were you planning on being seduced by two different people tonight?
Well, no.
He's
Now
not trying
I'm
to be seduced
Seems
by
like I'm seducing now, but
Considering there's no
That's true.
bards, he was not expecting everyone to try and fuck.
everyone rogue sometimes. All right, so
Alright, rare to see a cleric.
Bard's always like, I'm gonna fuck it.
How do normal
You
people
encounter
talk
it.
about
what do you do if you're not playing Smash?
Like the running joke.
Just masturbate?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's like, what?
So
I seduce it.
yeah,
20.
I mean, it's,
The dragon
you know,
fucks you to death. Aww.
I guess there isn't a religious structure here in Neverwinter, so I guess
so they have
everywhere.
various temples to the various gods that
okay.
they
Gotcha.
worship. Yours is not one of the major ones
One of
here,
the major ones,
but
yeah.
it is not. It is also one of the accepted gods.
Get a hip god, loser.
Some gods are kind of
Give me
looked down
that.
upon and or
As
banned if
punishment
they're
to you. Finish first.
certain evilness to them.
Mm.
But yours is a good god, so
Goddess.
goddess.
Okay, I gotta talk to somebody in a bar.
Take your goblet in hand if you want a little.
Oh yeah, this is pretty good.
Little
So I get
extra
myself a beer.
cider.
So yeah, it's pretty rare for a cleric to be around here. It's pretty rare for a woman as beautiful as you to be.
All right, no, I'm gonna do the same thing I did to you. Did to her. Roll me a whichever one you want, performance or.
Well, my
He's gonna do
performance
better
is
than I did.
negative.
Everyone's just gonna drown in chaos.
Performance is later.
My performance don't last very long. Oh, +2 for performance.
So we'll do. I'll say 15 for her.
Oh, easy. 5.
Nailed it.
So I thoroughly unsatisfy her.
He throws his drink all over
We're not there
her.
yet. We're
drunkenly.
at performance here, or at flirting stage still.
Hit your drink
Um,
there, and she's
so-
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I say, let me know about the town, and I stumble into it.
So,
Are you pretty?
so you sit down as you're sitting down, as she says this to you. Oh, it's rare to see a cleric in this kind of place. You sit down, and your medallion kind of gets in your drink, and then you kind of like try to get it out, but you just spill it all over yourself, and it gets in the cracks of your armor. So you can't dry
Sticky
yourself.
forever.
It seems to be sticky for ages, so you bathe.
Which will never happen.
But you try to recover.
And I say, hey, baby.
And she laughs at you. She's not completely like creeped
Off
out. So
cliff.
she's not like running away, but she's definitely judging you, laughing. And she asks, she's literally laughing, giggling, and she says, "What can I do for you, holy man?"
A cigarette would do well, for one thing.
How
She
many attempts
is-
at flirting does he get before he just fails at?
Well, he's kind of, he's kind of
I think the flirting is already.
questions.
I think the flirting has already failed.
Yeah, he
Now
does
we're
some
just gonna
questions.
ask,
Yeah.
and we're looking for one of the leaders of the worlds.
So what you know is that you're supposed to be looking for the leaders of the world. You're supposed to help or hinder them to figure out what's going to happen. This calamity is going to happen.
Okay.
That's all.
And you also know that the world's leaders are unknowingly pushing the world to the end.
Okay.
So
And the girl I'm talking to, was she a guard or was she just?
she's a
random?
merchant. So she's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
got like
She's
connections.
she's got
kind
connections,
of yeah.
yeah.
So she knows some nobility. Like she was talking about nobility when you sat down. But she's not like part of that class. She just mingles sometimes.
Okay. Fuck. That's a good question to ask then.
While he's thinking, is Neverwinter's animal policy closer to Denver or like St. Louis?
I don't know what that means.
He gets it already. I think.
Well, I
What
mean,
is this
so
Denver?
you could, if it was like a smaller animal, like a cat or a dog,
If it's
then
not
yes.
a giant badger.
But your badger is what, like 7 or 8 feet long
it's
or some shit?
It's a medium-sized animal.
Yeah.
7 or 8 feet long. That's like 26 of me.
Yeah. So, it is. You can try to bring it in. You're gonna get some looks. They're not gonna stop you, but it might cause problems.
Look,
if you,
I
so
left.
you could leave her outside, or you could bring
I
her in.
left Zombo outside.
She's very well behaved. So at this point, I'm a 3-foot man who's slammed back 6 drinks.
Okay.
And my badger is now trying to drag me away from the bar.
Okay. All right.
I'm just letting you know that's what's going on in
so-
the background
so
of
they-
Chris.
So yeah, as this is happening, there's you've got a little group around you, kind of like, yeah, God, how far do you think he's gonna get him? They're betting on you. You're betting on your badger, actually.
I just think of Arrested Development when they're doing the shot contest, and it's like, she's in rehab.
So yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay, back to you.
Mhm.
Still doesn't have a question.
Yeah, well, I'm done flirting, and that didn't work.
Just straight ask her anything you want.
Yeah,
See
I'm
if she answers.
just gonna, maybe I put a few coins on the table. I'm gonna know I'm willing to pay for
Okay.
This is not sexual.
I don't know. That's what you say. We don't know yet.
Few coins on the table for information.
Chris, I love how hard you're
And
rubbing being drunk that you don't realize it looks like you want to pay for something.
And I ask,
Is prostitution legal here?
do you have
It
to be
exists.
God damn it. It's so hard to think of a proper answer on the spot.
Question answer.
I'm just fucking asking about the current mobility.
She asked,
There you
what can I do for your holy man? And you asked
Okay, few coins on the table. And I say, what can you tell me about what's going on in the city right now? Specifically, the nobles of the city.
She eyes the coins, and like longing. No, she's like, what? It's basically pennies to her. She's a rich woman.
I forgot I'm an alcoholic. Of course I'm poor.
So she
I'm being dragged off the bar by a badger.
she laughs. She laughs and waves someone over. Actually like a 10-year-old kid is running around doing beers and stuff.
Okay.
And it waves him over and takes your money and gives it to the kid and orders a drink.
Okay. That's kind
So
of acceptance.
she's basically just laughing at you. Thinks
Everybody
you're entertaining,
does.
but you're getting laughed at, not with.
Getting hurtful.
Unlike this room, where we're definitely laughing with you.
Exactly.
So she says, "Oh man, all kinds of things, holy man, holy man."
I could do with that as my wrestler name. I'll tell you that.
Mademoiselle.
I mean, what do you want to know? Do you want to know about Kiva or Traka? Like, there's a lot of nobility.
I
I'm
want to
guessing
hear
you're.
about the leading of both the mundanes and the magicals.
Okay.
Too.
So.
Whatever you can tell.
So she says, I guess you're not from around here. She says, well,
You guys have T-Rex on that too.
the leader of the mundane is Kiva Newell, and the magical is Traka Amon.
Traka Amon?
Yes.
That's gonna be hard to remember.
I got it. So, but she's like, that what? I mean,
D&D over here.
What do you want to know, man? That's a lot. It's a pretty generic question, and she's looking like she's trying to get you out of here or get away from yourself.
Alright, fuck it. I take a shot, and then me and Dwarf go to the House of Knowledge, because these bitches ain't got no knowledge.
All right. Well, we'll get, so that kid comes back. He's got a couple of drinks. You just pound the drink that you're given, and you get up and walk over to Dwarf. But you guys are probably not going to go to House of Knowledge because you guys think it's closed, probably, or at least the people you want to talk to are not there.
Yeah.
So, bartender.
Do you have a seat for my very inebriated friend?
So yes, you gather Sudaman, try to get him a rag, wipe off his sticky armor, and you are talking to this dwarf. She.
Did we catch her name?
No, I can give you one here in a second.
Name is Dwarf.
Here, we'll give him time to find the name. Did anyone bet on whether Honey would drag me out of the bar or I could stay at the bar?
I think you got a few for and a few against.
What? No, I was saying, did any of the people at this table get in on the betting?
I don't know. I think maybe Toasty might do that, but that's.
What?
No, she is very busy. I think.
Okay, all right.
What's happening?
He said there's
You're
people betting on
fucking
whether
a
the
guard.
Badger could drag me out of the bar or not.
Oh, no.
No, yeah.
I'm occupied.
Billy,
Everything is cracking.
roll for my Badger.
Well, literally
I
your
can
whole
pop my
body.
elbows, I can pop my knees, I can
Oh,
pop
I don't
weight.
I'm still at the bar.
Doesn't happen.
I drink another 4
Oh,
points.
shit. Now we got my 19.
Fuck, what did I say your guard's name
So
was?
I spent
summoned
time
demons. She had a plus
trying
one
to flirt with the
on
guard, and all it
You
amounts
summoned
to
demons?
is negative.
Was an O.
I
I feel like I'm dumber now than I was when I started trying to get it.
Rock eyes.
I'm gonna get
Sounds about right.
I got something.
Like
I
if
hope
there's
it's
carousing
close.
tables, I'll roll every
Alright.
We might be having too much fun with the cops sitting out there.
He's just watching Chris. It's like this creep is trying to buy a hooker at a fantasy bar. Look at that grin. That's not creepy at all.
Judging me?
Yes, always.
Usually.
That's understandable.
It's all good judging.
He's sitting in the parking lot.
Sitting directly
In a
back
car?
out.
Or a
He's sitting
security
on the
guard?
ground out there.
Yeah.
In his car.
Yeah.
No, that's, I want him to be outside of his car.
Have
Just
a lot of
I
crime
bet this
over
is a
here.
speed trap right here.
Well, I was
It's
just
like
wondering,
a
well, I know
small
we had
road.
we had a bunch of crime
But
recently.
they're tracing
not that I'm aware of, but you know, I don't pay a lot of fucking attention,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I
Maybe
mean, like,
get
not
out there.
personally,
Alright,
like,
so
we had a
you
bunch of people
you
breaking
speak to
into
this
cars.
bartender.
Yeah, and she didn't give me shit.
That's not what the name is. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
from
So
the
I
Lord.
can hear you did that.
How's her?
This.
Sador from mine.
It's the same thing.
What's up?
So I.
Speak to her. Yes.
Well, so Sudaman has filled me in a little bit on the two nobles. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Traka, Traka.
Smile.
Traka and
I had him roll for my badge to see if he dragged me out. I
Uh,
want to post
So
strength
I
check.
take the information that he
Yeah.
has gathered, and I
Honey has a
try
plus
to
one.
ask
Oh.
more to the bartender.
Billy, why don't you
Okay.
roll
Like,
baby dice?
hey, we just kind of rolled into town,
Only
like
the
kind of
best
on a mission
I
here.
know.
Actually,
We were
what?
told
Take it
to
back.
seek
What did
out
you roll?
the nobles of the city.
No.
Sounds like we've got these two people head of magic,
Yeah.
head of what was the other one?
mundane.
Mundane.
So M&M.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Is there anyone around that can help get us in touch with these
I'm more
people?
high
Do you have any connections
He's looking
being
at
me. Now you
the
are.
owner of a
Punch you
fine
right in the
establishment like this?
You weren't
And then
high
I
on
flex,
that
and I
Flex.
wink. I go,
Wait, did you say the ding out loud?
yes.
I love it.
The
Ding! Like if you look fucking crazy enough already, you go
the
ding!
dwarf. She likes the dwarven bravado, and just laughs it off. And she says,
Yes, I'll
Fuck,
fuck.
I was gonna try to do it.
Are we all having our attempts at flirting?
I know. It's just, why are you doing this to me?
We're all trying to arouse you personally.
So she says, I don't know if I could. I'm not gonna do a voice. If I could get if I know anyone that could get you in contact directly with the leaders. They're very hard people to talk to. They're very busy in this large city. But if anyone could, everyone could talk to, get you in contact with them, would be the leaders of the guards or of the college. I'm sure you could talk to them if you.
I'll pull out my keys.
Is the college part of the House of Knowledge, or is there a separate college
Is the
somewhere?
college part of the House of Knowledge?
So I'm gonna say the college is gonna be not just one building.
Wow.
This
It's
is
gonna be
starting
like
to sound a lot.
yeah.
like-
No, you fucked me up with that when you told me about that. But I thought of this before you did. Before
I
you told
knew
me.
it was so similar.
And then I looked it up because I've never even read the goddamn books.
I know you read the books.
She says, each of them have bounties and boards out. You could complete tasks for them, and I'm sure that would win you a little bit of favor. And that,
Fuck yeah.
and they could.
Oh my god, let's go kill a goblin.
Where's your Dungeon or Rats? Just kidding. And then, so yeah, that's probably the easiest way to get in contact with them.
All right, so let's go do some bounties. Probably
Yeah.
not tonight.
Probably
but,
not tonight.
I feel like that's what we should try.
I go to the
And you- wait, are you
barkeep
gonna
and
try to
get a
secure-
room.
Yes, secure. Someone's got to secure a room. If you're all gonna sleep together, she's got a room.
Is there
But
any
unless
cities
you're
in the area?
you could try to
Unless we're all okay with an orgy with
yeah,
the
you could try to convince the guard.
Hey guy, so I have some friends and they need a place to sleep.
Mhm.
Can they crash on our floor after we're like done here?
after we're done here.
Do you really want to try to do that?
Yeah.
Roll.
Okay.
I feel like
It's
you
not a big
have to
deal if they can't. You
Totally
need to
just kick
ask.
him out, and then you're like, my friend.
But he paid for the
You
room.
fuck him, he
It
falls
doesn't matter.
asleep.
It's his room.
Oh, he falls
I'm gonna be
asleep, then we move him
cordial.
out.
Yeah, he
But,
falls
no,
asleep,
but you
roll him out the
need him in the
window.
morning because you're.
I need him in the morning.
Yeah.
Wait, for what reason?
He's taking me to the castle.
Okay.
Maybe.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I'm gonna say you're not getting an advantage. I'm not even give you a disadvantage.
What, you don't think she's sexy enough for a
No, that's just a weird thing to ask.
It is a pretty good.
I'm gonna. I'm not even.
If she would have been like some of my
friends
friends.
across the room and be like, my friend,
My
Yeah.
sexy friend over here.
I was
The
saying
one-
she's like my friend and points at Jellin and like
Come on in.
her and some her and my other friends will be like,
happens to be
oh,
dancing
yeah.
on
Okay,
top of
so
and
if
my
you do
other
that-
friends.
So if you do that, I'll give you. It'll be it won't be disadvantage, but it'll be deception, and it will be a 16 to pass.
Otherwise, it's
What's
persuasion.
your deception?
No, she's decepting by saying
Well, yeah, I was saying it was the other
Oh.
no. So he's like.
Oh.
It's fine, it's
Hey,
fine.
at least he's aroused. That's
It's
what
fine.
really matters.
Okay.
I just thought I would ask. It's not a big
Okay,
deal.
thank.
It was
all
about to
right.
go limp. Like,
And
let's go piggyback
he
down.
just kind of like brushes it off, even though it's weird because he doesn't really care because he just wants to get
Some
with you.
hot tail.
Yeah. So you would like to secure a room. So how many are you gonna try to do?
How many people?
5, unless people.
How
Well,
many
5.
end up in
I don't know
one
what's
night
going on
so
with him over there. I think he's outside of the bar somewhere.
No, so the first round I beat Honey in the.
Oh, you rolled against yourself? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled. Well, I had him roll for Honey. Do it again. I had another 4 pints because she didn't stop me.
Alright.
Oh,
So
gosh.
hold on, you're rolling at advantage. I'm rolling at disadvantage. Roll again.
Oh, thank God for that.
Because I'm super drunk at this point.
God, you still.
Oh no, he beat me.
Alright,
Okay.
So Honey directed me out the bar the second time.
So you're a ranger. You'll figure it out. Honey will take care of you. So you need it for
She just lays on top of you.
5. You need it for 5 people. 4 people.
I
Alright.
asked the bartender
Unless-
if there's
if
a
you're okay.
tree around.
Bartendress.
There's a tree. Chris. She says.
Just dwarf only sleep in tree.
I mean, I think there might be some trees over closer to the river. I mean, you are kind of close to the river, so You could go.
I'm gonna go figure it out.
Okay, so you need a room for 3, unless you want to sleep in the same room with each other.
How much is each room?
It's 2 gold room.
Oh, I
I'll
can
do
do
2
I'm
rolls.
sleeping on Billy's face.
That's chump change. We're rich as fuck.
For now.
We do
It's
have
not-
a
You know what?
cabinet.
I could sleep
I'll
here
do
for 30
3
whole days.
rooms.
Oh, it's all right. So 6 gold. It's not like a fancy place. It's just like a bed in a
No,
corner,
it's a
and there's
shithole.
there's like a wash basin, but it's not in the room. It's like down the end of the hallway kind
You
of thing.
might have a halfling outside of your window just vomiting
So
violently, though.
so you guys secure rooms. Do I roll performance for this guard?
That's up to you,
How
Mr.
well did you
DM.
perform today?
Did anybody orgasm?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to roll now.
So
have to
basically
know.
what? So
I
we'll,
always crit fail when I'm trying to do that.
so we're probably gonna call it here. So basically, what you guys have gotten, you've gotten a guard that's gonna try to get you into the castle tomorrow. One of you. You know
Okay,
that there
perfect.
are bounty boards / quest boards at the house. I mean, at the barracks and the college.
Oh, okay.
So
Basically, just have to start grinding out some side quests. That's what we got.
so yeah. So what you're
Well,
trying to
we're
do
looking
is
at
you're
going
trying
to
to.
college anyway. That was one of your ideas, right?
Yeah. So you guys. So college isn't one spot, but House of Knowledge is a building of the college.
Right.
The less public side of it is going to be the other tower. There's 2 towers. There's the castle and then the clock tower. So that is going to be your, and that's also the rich side of the city over there on the top.
That's why it has names.
Yes. So you're trying to get to the leaders of at least middle management, I guess, so you can try to talk to the leaders, or at least find out what the leaders are doing, or the goals of them. So that's where we're at right now.
Fuck yeah.
I cast Fireball.
I light everything on fire.
No, in a bar, that just means he does shots.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Can we end this with
I
finding
cast
out if he performs
3
well?
fireballs.
Can we end this by finding out if he performs well or not?
Yes, we can do that.
Yes.
So
I
you're gonna
vigorously.
roll 2. You have to perform as well.
Oh, man, it's a very boring masturbation show.
What
I
did
thought
you
of
roll?
the
He rolled an
kind
8. I
of, kind
think,
of unattractive
I
barkeep.
I think his mask.
Come on,
No,
I
that's
wasn't
this is
sure
her.
if it
So
was
what's
a
your
man
dex?
or a
What's your
woman, but I
dex
kinda
mod?
did.
Oh wait, what did you
Plus
roll?
9.
So it's a plus
Dex
9.
itself?
Yeah, dex plus your. I'm gonna say you're proficient.
It's
so you're.
plus 3.
So I'll give you proficiency because you say you're the sex. You like this is your
It's
thing.
stealth and aerobics is plus 9.
Okay, I'll give you. I'll give you.
Aerobics.
I'll give
Is it acrobatics?
you acrobatics.
She's
Yes.
really good at
Also
aerobics.
yes. Also
So you
yes.
just 9.
So you got a 17 total.
Aerobics.
I'm gonna give this guy a plus 2 on his
Got great
dexterousness.
stamina.
So 14 overall wasn't the worst. You guys did admiral. You guys are both satisfied. I would say he had the night of his life. That tail did crazy things. Yeah. Hands come out of nowhere.
Wait,
she
wait,
like
wait,
disappeared at
what?
one point, and then she was back.
For
Uh,
him? Okay.
Yeah, her for him. Yeah, he was.
I just
he
thought
was,
hands
he was
were coming
okay.
out of nowhere. I didn't
He
know
did-
where
he
it
did.
was
She
coming.
grew
No.
multiple.
That will also come back up in yours.
It's true. I guess
So
I fucked the pillow.
Alright.
you guys cuddle on the bed.
Oh,
cut.
man.
Don't strike me as a
You
Oh
know,
no, you guys
I'm
got you all have
remembering-
separate rooms. You got separate rooms, so
My
you guys.
character's not a cuddler. I definitely put a pillow there and I just walk around.
She fucking escapes through the window before he wakes up. And then she's like, ah shit, I need him, and she goes back in the window.
Yes.
That's my life. Think about it. It still don't make sense.
No. Alright, so anything else? We're
We're
done?
done.
I think,
Yay.
yeah.
Alright, well that was